Good evening, my friends. And welcome to another episode of Natural One.
I punched myself in the heart.
Critical fail.
What did you do?
No, just drinking from his flask, that's all.
Oh, you know.
Classic addicts.
I'm Bo Christian Williams, and as always, I am your DM for this game. And I am here joined by wonderful people. Absolute, marvelous, and wonderful people. How are you guys today?
I don't believe him.
And wonderful.
You don't believe you needed more?
Doing great.
I am here with the most wonderful people.
Thank you.
More feeling.
I felt it.
More feeling, Bo.
I'm tearing up.
I don't see it. Anybody else
It's
see
real
it?
hard, yeah. Yeah, it's hard, especially in that.
But the real question is, which are the wonderful people and which...
Well, wonderful people.
Wow,
We are here to play some Dungeons and Dragons, and we are going to start with some announcements. You know, like we do.
I love
like we do.
announcements.
I'm actually going to throw another announcement in here because that's what I do. Okay, Gordon Biersch, number one. Gordon Biersch, yes.
Uh-huh.
Yes, what's our slogan?
The Bierschiest.
We had the Bierschiest before, and it's Bierschly, and you can't spell Gordon Biersch without, or you can't spell Biersch without Biersch. What do we got next?
Biersch responsibly?
Oh, I like that. That's real good.
That's
Maybe you
good.
should write their copy.
I should totally write a letter to Dosaiki's not to sue.
Fair, okay, never mind. I like it.
Enjoy
Gordon
the wild
Biersch.
side of Biersch,
There you go. Yes.
because this is a wild side.
I like it. I like it. Featuring Wild Side.
Down with the Biershness.
Oh, down with the Biershness.
Down with the Bierschiest, I love that.
Yeah. All right, stop with all the good ideas, guys. We gotta wait and,
Biersch me to
Space
death.
them out, guys.
Yeah.
Next week-
right. We
next
gotta
week
milk this bit for all it's worth.
Next week it's just going to be like, we got nothing.
Man,
See you last week.
Gordon Biersch, it's beer. Damn it.
just want that beer to sit on my face. What?
Now, here's the thing. You could use
I support you.
Gordon Biersch. It's beer if you were, if you built it up. Talking about other beers that
yeah.
aren't beer. So we're gonna. I'm trying to move past that because it's still the first 30 minutes.
That's a good course correct.
Yeah, we're just ignore that, move on. Move on.
Well done, James.
Is that Biersch with two C's?
I've got it now, going on.
There is a sin there.
Let's say there's three.
Just the one. Just the one.
Oh, okay.
All right, so Gordon Biersch, check him out. We love him, obviously. So check him out, drink it up, and they do modern techniques with old recipes, like old recipes. So it's very cool. I really enjoy it. Alrighty, next up, Game Castle. Sponsors us as well. Thank you, Game Castle. Check it out. You get 20% off pre-orders with Game Castle, which is very nice. And if you use our affiliate link to get there, you're right.
Oh, I saw him dabbing, and I'm reluctantly saying I support you.
Never support the dabs.
If you use our affiliate link, it helps us out, guys. Exclamation point Game Castle in the chat to get that link, and just go give it a little clicky and help us out. While you're there, check amazing stuff out that you can pre-order and or even just order. All right. Next, we have a giveaway. We have a Nord Games giveaway. It is the Nord Games deck. It will either be giving away your choice of the luck deck, which I will get at some point, and the critical hit deck. Yes. We will be doing that. And here in the studio right now, we actually have some Nord Games with us. We have Meg, the community manager from Nord Games, who's come to watch Natural One live, which is very nice.
Wherever she may be.
Wherever she may be, right there. Very, very glad to have her. Got to go to the Nord Games open house over the weekend, which was a ton of fun. Met some great people, played some great games. I got to play X-Wing for the first time ever. It's great. It's got little miniatures of X-Wings and TIE fighters and even like Corellian frigates and stuff. I like Star Wars. So
No, I respect it, but I also am getting so much energy from
wherever she may be. She does have a lot of that.
It's great.
It's amazing.
It's really done.
Her and Tiana together are a dangerous duo, so I'm really scared for tomorrow.
Oh my god.
You're on the not dangerous side of the table, though.
Thomas should be scared.
Thomas should be scared. What have you done, Thomas? So tune in tomorrow for Chaos Agents at 7, same time here, where we'll have a special Nord Games guest who joins us. Yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun.
Okay.
But don't forget, we are giving away one of those decks tonight here on Natural One. All right. Next up, the store is up. Yes, the website's looking pretty good. Yeah,
Subliminal messaging.
there it is. There it is. It's just there. It's just there.
Flask. You don't even notice it. Flask. You don't even.
Buy this.
Berkeley Stamp and Engraving.
If you would like to.
Thank you. Sorry,
So
headphone users.
aggressive.
With money.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you. The store is up, which means our merch store is up. Here you go at questandchaos.com/merch, where you can buy this and hopefully don't come drunk to stream. No, I'm just kidding.
Damn it.
Get drunk on the street.
Yeah, we get drunk here, okay?
That's a family.
too.
Gosh darn it.
We haven't pre-gamed since the beginning.
What?
You mean you're not all
That's that memo.
shit-faced right now?
What?
No, I think our characters get.
Who said that?
You know.
Why would you say such a horrible
I don't
thing?
think we need to do that.
We do have a lot of awesome stuff on the store right now. You can get little pins, you can get stickers, you can get t-shirts, which I love. We have one right here. Awesome Quest and Chaos logo right here.
Offended. This is a tattoo of my body, but that's okay.
Strange choice.
Let's
Strange choice.
sell the T-shirt still. Though.
It's kind of painful.
You did it. You
You-
tattooed that on your body because you love the t-shirts.
He did it himself.
I needed it. I needed the QNC logo for Cardboard and Chaos all the time on.
You did it old school like with the tattoo.
Why am I doing this? This isn't funny.
I love this shirt. Anyhow, sorry guys. Check it out. You can find those shirts, but these amazing flasks from Berkeley Stamp and Engraving.
Flasks.
Here. High quality.
Flask. Just
What?
Keep going throughout. Just keep going throughout. Every time you go to take a swig, you just flask.
Actually, I really love it.
Keep saying
As
what?
you swig, someone else says flask, just to really enforce it, though.
You can make a drinking game out of it.
Good.
I will get through these announcements. I swear to Rao. I will get through these announcements.
I'm sorry.
So, the thing about it is we have these awesome flasks. We also have the brilliant coasters as well. I don't think we have any examples here, but we've shown it many times. These coasters are beautiful. They are authentic pleather, and it's so good.
They're so beautiful.
Yeah,
we
there
don't
might
even
be
get
in
to
there.
use
Yeah,
them.
there they are. There they are. Show them,
Some
James.
people we don't.
They're too high quality for us.
They don't trust
We
us
honestly
with them.
don't want to damage them.
Yeah, no, they're really nice. They're really nice, actually. Great logo
Look,
on there.
have nice
Thank you, Berkeley Stamp and Engraving. You can find those at the store right now for their current price. And the price is going up at the beginning of next month. That's October 1st. The price of the coasters and the flasks is going up. So,
Those are the two things I like the most.
get them. I know. Get them now while you can. They're gorgeous. So make that happen. Yeah.
Or
Order now.
I know I gotta order mine. So
need that.
yeah. I hit Thomas up and I was like, hey, so I'm trying to buy these, but can I like not have them shipped? So we put a new option in there for pick up locally.
I would love to see that. I would really love to
awesome.
see them like package it and label it and then ship it here.
We shipped it, guys.
We
Here.
live 10 minutes away. Or ship it right here.
Yeah, no, right here. Like literally pack it, mail it from here
Yes.
to come back here.
And the mailman's looking at it like, these mother.
current address is exactly the same. I don't know what to do.
Alrighty.
Well, that sounds like a great game.
One more great announcement here, guys. You have to check out the playthrough of Carbon 2185. It was, what was it, last night?
It was last night.
Yes. Why don't you tell us about it a little bit?
It was pretty. I wish Warren was here to say more about it, but
Yeah.
it was a really fun D&D, but for cyberpunk fans, one shot,
Yeah.
or two shot.
Like a D&D 5e
like so much fun.
specifically.
It was fun.
Yeah,
Yeah, it was
yeah.
5e. It was great.
Warren is the DM.
He's killing it.
Yeah.
He did a fantastic job. He threw us all off. I mean, like intentionally through this course of the events. You'll see that if you watch the replay. You're gonna love it. I'm trying to think of what else. You know,
I heard that you guys kind of threw him a little off too by not doing the stuff that he planned on you guys doing.
that.
Like
Oh
you
yeah,
do.
there was okay.
Isn't that just part of the course?
Yeah, but that's a first-time DM learning that.
I was gonna say, I was like, how is what?
How did he
what is
not
that like?
know
I
that
mean,
that was not gonna happen?
I'll
we
just-
always do exactly what you expected us. I'd like to direct your attention to Akupara.
You know.
Yeah. Yeah,
this
Akupara was fun. I liked pivoting there.
I heard the title of this episode was Karama.
Yeah. Yeah, so that's actually the title of like 3 episodes from now.
Excellent. Okay, give us some brief.
Realistic.
Yeah, as per regular.
This is gonna be like part 1, part 2.
I've done it before. Like Admission to Akupara, part 1, part 2. And then we'll have Return to Akupara at some point and just not have us go there at all, not even part of the story.
Just have it as the name.
Yep.
Return to Akupara. Actually, we decided to stay here.
Actually, fuck that.
But guys, you can check it out. It's coming out on the YouTubes, right? We just streamed it yesterday, but it's a 2-parter, so they will be streaming it again this coming Sunday.
That's awesome.
That's right. That's right. So check it out, get caught up on YouTube, and then go show Warren and that crew some awesome love for a great 2-shot.
You know, Sunday, marathon it.
Yeah. Oh yeah, just go right
get
into
caught
it.
up and then just right in.
That's
I
good.
might do that.
That's good. That's a lot of watching. that.
So
yeah.
That's what I do
basically,
with
it
You can
was,
watch that or a football game, so you know it's about the same.
so both. So it was basically Shadowrun, but not Shadowrun.
It's like 5e, but there are no elves. There is no magic. Yeah.
You got cyberpunk. You got synths, which is like robots, robot body parts,
That's cool.
and like
Yeah.
limbs
So-
cut off. Yeah, it's oh my gosh.
So it's Shadowrun.
Is it? I haven't played it.
So
But no elves.
But no elves.
Or orcs.
Or
and
orcs.
I don't. Does Shadowrun have magic?
They do.
Yeah. So it's without that. I
But
think.
it's,
yeah.
but
I
they
think
also
Warren
have the
specifically-
cyberpunk part too.
Yeah,
Like the,
yeah.
the samurai, like the samurais and.
I think Warren specifically wanted to do this because he doesn't like Shadowrun. If it's cyberpunk, it can't have magic. But I'll let him.
What? You don't want
him
your
say that.
adepts? Come
It's pretty cool
on.
though.
Or shamans?
Go check it out, guys. And then this coming Sunday, we'll watch it again. Watch the conclusion.
Can't wait.
Catch up and then go right in.
Oh, yes, yes. Hey, guys, we're going to get right into some bits right now. So, let's see. What did you guys have? Did you have 4?
We had 4.
We had 4.
4 because the
don't
community
remember.
loves you guys. All right.
Oh, we
so,
had to find things to do.
all
Throw
right,
what
here we
bits
go.
out. Lots.
1, 2, 3, 4. Boom. Alrighty. And coming direct to you guys from our very own Vanna Loswen, who loves you guys so damn much. So damn much.
Wherever she may be.
Wherever she may be, causing a ruckus over there.
Ruckus?
That's the word. He's back.
I could have said causing mayhem, but
He's here. He's still here.
for how long though? All right.
I have.
Fair.
Yeah, I rebuilt another one.
2,000 bits from Vanna Loswen to you guys. So we'll start. 2 to James here. 1, 2. That's 1,000. There. Whoop, whoop. I guess it's mine.
No! No, it just almost
back
went
over
in my
here.
water.
Nice. Nice.
Ruckus, kick the door.
Oh, it's perfect. It's Remy stuff.
Aww. What?
Stop.
It's not perfect. All right, so
Swim naked.
that was 2,000, right?
Yes.
That was 1, 2, 3, 4.
No, it was only 1,500.
And another 500 bits to me.
It's worth a try.
I'm upset.
To me.
I feel heartbroken.
Cool.
And then he
From
has to
Vanna
bring out the
Loswen.
Hathaway.
Wherever she may be.
The Hathaway voice.
All right. Next, we're going to give out these cool ones that were made for us. These gorgeous coins.
Magnifique.
All right. So we will be giving this out to myself, actually, from the Hefner. 1,000 bits from good old Hef.
Chaotic neutral.
Myself.
I'm so glad that we're giving it to yourself.
So glad.
Yes, yes. We are giving it to me.
Wait, boys.
But
Hathaway.
Megalus. Who's that? Who's Megalus?
Legolas, but a little soggier.
That's our
Wherever she may be, that's Meg. Come on, of course I know who
The
Megalus is. You can catch her in the chat at some point. She's right there. 500 bits to the players.
She's such a Lord of the Rings fan.
To
I
the
love it.
players. I mean, Lord of the Rings is best fantasy. Okay.
I just love her
Yes.
bloom.
I agree with that.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah, no, it's-
I have all those books.
Oh, as you should.
And the Silmarillion. I have a shrine. So yeah.
Shrine.
I do actually. I have
Light
all the
fan.
collectors. I have all the collector books, you know.
Wow.
Except for I have one. There's one I'm still looking for. But other than that, I have all of his books. Even his translations.
That's amazing.
Can you use those ones?
Even his translations,
Even
like
his
the edits and
translations.
stuff.
I have Beowulf. I have
Wow.
the Pearl.
Wow.
I have Sir Gawain and the Green Knight. And I have.
Do not challenge her to a Lord of the Rings lore battle. Don't do it.
Please don't. Actually, I would enjoy it if you did.
She's over here like, don't listen to him.
What
Do
happened
it.
in the
I'm
game?
not that brave.
Like me.
We are not going to go. Do
Okay. All right. So I gave you the Megalos one, right? Okay. Thank you, Megalos, wherever she may be. She doesn't want you guys to die, clearly. We have another 500 bits from Tamago Tora. To
Yay!
the dealer's choice.
Aw.
What?
That's
He's
awesome.
of course gonna keep
Wait,
it.
no, you should
for it.
flip it to decide what.
You know what? I will actually.
yeah,
yes.
yeah,
All right.
yeah.
You guys are the nat 20
Life
here.
is-
This. I love this coin. It's from Berkeley Stamp
Shouldn't we be
and
the
engraving, and this is the natural 1 coin. It has a natural 1 symbol on this side, and on this side it has a natural 20 symbol.
Okay.
So thank you, Mike, from that. I use it often. This is the coin that saved Mayhem's life. By the way.
Aw,
It's a
so
good
now you're
coin,
lucky-
I
it's your
now
lucky
know.
coin now?
It's just
lucky coin.
you can feel the weight of the decisions that are being made by this coin.
It's true, though.
So-
That's very two-faced of you.
Yes. Here we go. Right. Nat 20 is you guys, and it's a natural 1.
Well,
So
see,
it goes to me.
I tried.
I suppose it was fair.
It was.
It
You,
was.
in fact,
It
did
was actually very fair.
suggest it. So
We should get more dealer choices from now on.
that was fun.
That was neat. I'm sorry. I just like.
That was terrifying.
I like to gamble. I like the thrill of the gamble.
Oh, you're gonna lose a lot of money
Man, oh my
today.
goodness.
All right.
Very two-faced of you as well.
Like Tommy Lee Jones, Two-Face.
No! No!
Referencing it.
Please do not bring that up again. No!
Oh man. All right. Hey guys,
No.
this is Natural 1. We don't argue about films here. That's tomorrow's show.
Yeah, you're right. Tiana is upset wherever she is, but she's very upset.
There is a time and a place for that, and that's tomorrow on Chaos Agents.
Why?
In the first hour of the show.
Like there was one show where we just wouldn't stop throughout, and we played about the same amount of D&D as we did bullshit. So.
I really got to watch this episode.
You do. It was a lot of fun. It was
Yeah.
a lot of fun. Cliff Notes version. Warren likes Man of Steel, and that's not okay by me. So.
I
support
agree.
his
I am on. I am
Your
on your
decision.
side, though.
Warren.
No, I don't care if Kevin Costner's in it. It's a terrible movie.
Again. Tomorrow's show. Anyhow.
Here we are
shake
very
my-
serious
That's right.
people.
That's
Yeah,
right.
just gonna shake my head disapprovingly.
Don't worry, Superman. I'll take on the tornado. Exactly. Thanks, Dad.
Coming
he's
from
dead.
this
He
guy
died
right
immediately.
here. Very serious.
Seem to recall a certain ring that
fair.
Sen was wearing.
That's canon.
Okay, now.
Alrighty. Moving on, guys. So thank you, Tamago Tora.
You're pushing
And
it.
speaking of Warren, he's here. He's gonna take his bits back after I said that. Warren has given you guys through comms 1,500. It's a digital message through the comms. 1,500 bits.
Awesome.
Yes.
Thank you, Warren.
So,
Thank you, Warren.
Sorry,
Yeah.
I still can't. I
Yeah.
still can't back Man
On
of
that.
Steel. I'm sorry,
yeah,
but I love you.
it's okay. We can talk all about it tomorrow on stream.
Did he like the way I talked about Cyberpunk? Just comment if you did.
Yeah. Let us know. Let us know.
Be honest if you're upset with me.
Should I?
You don't know what I'm gonna do.
Very ruckus of you.
We're punchy today. Punchy. I warned you guys.
We're just not going to get through this session, guys. That's what's going to happen.
See you next week.
It's true. We're not getting to
See you
Karama.
next time on Natural One.
All right, guys, and now we have 1,000 more bits to the players from Sync the Dragon, SYNC, Sync the Dragon.
Oh, thanks,
yes.
Sync.
Yeah, so that's coming over here. James and Aubrey. There it is. Well done. Another 1,000. That's it for bits for now, guys. That's wonderful. Thank you guys so much for donating. All who donated. Really appreciate it. And
We're so
see how they get used.
Quickly.
So, just one second for a quick beer break.
Hopefully not
For a
Brothers
what break?
Malarg.
Probably.
It's so subtle.
It's Beershi. All right. So, shall we get into the recap? Oh, it's only 7:25. We gotta wait.
We gotta fill in more time, guys.
We tried so hard.
We're trying to get to the level of chaos agents here.
But in the end, it didn't even matter. Okay.
Thank you. I went there too.
That was good.
Yeah.
That was good.
It should. It's not good.
Okay, I guess before we get going, we're
enjoyed
gonna
the
give
sub.
away a Nord deck. Yeah? Is that what you said? That's what it says. Oh, all right. Well, we're gonna give it away later. Apparently. You can't prompt me and not have me say it.
Also, did you give away herbs is 1,500?
Yes.
Okay, all right,
So the good thing that I like about Nord games.
Natural one.
Were we all just staring at it?
All right.
Everything.
So we're gonna give away this Nord Games deck right now in honor of having a Nord Games person live with us right now. It's going to be #chaos in the chat. Thank you everybody for showing up. I would say on time, but on time for us. And #chaos right now. Win yourself that Nord Games deck.
The Blue River and me, or whatever that song is. There's a song he sings. Yeah.
It's the Rainbow Connection.
Rainbow Connection.
Yeah,
You
that
should feel
one.
shame.
I didn't grow up with you.
You just didn't grow up.
We've addressed this on Tuesdays, but I grew up with Bible Man.
I was so I was like, yes, what? Yes, what?
Okay.
It's really sad. I know all the lyrics.
It's good. It's not sad.
No, it's great. It's a great song, but it's just like
Last time.
Okay.
Unnatural one. Thank you. Thank you.
What?
Appreciate it. This is James. He plays my soundtrack wherever I go. It's very awkward in the bedroom.
Squish, squish, squish.
That's the worst.
I know.
You're like baby making music. That's what soundtrack here. He's not my Foley artist.
I mean, he's very diverse.
Slop.
wow, I just totally got Dirty Harry up in here.
Did you bring a cantaloupe?
Oh God.
Yeah, 5 second films.
I really did. All right.
Oh, we're children.
We are. Children, please.
You're juvenile as heck.
Let us begin the show. Last time on Natural One, you guys left the Goblin battle after. Okay, good. I'll just start reducing inspiration.
I lost it. It's really weird.
So good.
Fucking.
There, he used it.
That was
God.
true fear in
My
me.
goodness, wow.
Everyone at the table.
Inspiration.
I'm sorry, Bo. Do you need?
You need a moment.
Obviously.
We're
Do you need
fine.
another beer shake, bro? Oh no, you fucked that up.
I need a beer break, bro.
Dude,
Oh,
you're
Bo.
so being demonetized.
All right.
We just got demonetized.
Alrighty.
All right.
So, last time on Natural One, you guys finished the battle with the goblins, found 2 goblins and a deed with them. The deed to the orphanage to Ostrin, you guys gave that to the squire of Sir Horace, Jonathan Jepson. He, with the Arkadashi Dragoons, left. You guys opted not to give the brothers Malarg to those Arkadashi Dragoons, but instead to take them with you to Karama, at least.
Hooray.
Yes.
We're helping people.
Mehem, this is your idea. I blame you.
I mean, not so bad. I think,
Once you pass the smell.
yeah, that
And the
smell
next
was
time-
great.
And the loud shouting his own name.
He shouts other names.
This is true.
One
He's
of
specifically bothered by shouting his own name,
That's right.
apparently.
No comment. All right. And
So,
continue on.
you guys had a bit of an ordeal with a field of goblin ghosts. Yes, yes. Leaving Maya exhausted afterwards, where she was possessed by this ghost named Lilith and did some cool shit.
Yeah, I have no idea what that was about. Actually, that was a really awesome game session.
I really enjoyed it too. It was a great episode. But then you guys got the brothers Malarg and had to decide. Well, first you had to tell David about it, and then you guys had to go back and get them. The Arkadashi Dragoons gave you Kevin the horse, which Sen was riding for the first time, trying to go get the brothers Malarg from where you guys left them in hiding. You guys moved over there with the help of Rhea, leading Kevin the horse with Sen because Sen did not know how to make Kevin the horse go.
I'm pretty sure this is working.
Wow, you're just confusing the horse, dude. Just stop.
It's
So-
clearly broken.
Rhea, wild shaped into a horse, led forward. With Kevin came with. You guys picked up the brothers Malarg, brought them back, explained to David what you guys were doing.
Yes.
There was some brief discussion about going to see the druids because the druids accept all kinds of peoples among them. That didn't sound good to Rhea. She thought maybe just point you in the direction that you guys can go. But it was decided to Karama you'd go. So, Mehem on top of the carriage, everyone else inside, Sen on the horse, taking up the rear with the brothers Malarg in Reginald, the coach driver's big old coat, one in each arm, holding it shut, no head, on the back of this carriage.
Certainly, of course.
Yeah, yeah. Luckily, no one came up from the back, but you guys had more wonderful discussions with David. David and Rhea had a very particular discussion where David tried to kind of let her know why he's doing what he's doing and what he's about, sensing that she didn't really understand. Sensing, she said it, that, like, I don't know who you are. All I know about you is you're kind of a dick. The gist of it. So, they talked it out, and David kind of illuminated Rhea into why he's doing what he's doing and who he is. To which she was basically like, I still don't like you.
She's 18.
Yeah, she is 18.
Oh.
You guys, David tried to get more information.
Very accurate.
David tried to get more information from Maya as to what was going on with her thing. Maya was not very forthcoming with that on what's going on there and whatnot. But eventually, you guys saw the clearing in the distance that, or not the clearing, the kind of little tree encircled area that was for camping out there. You saw some smoke coming from it. Sen and David went to go investigate. What did you find, Sen?
We saw a group of mercenaries, and yes, I'm practicing so that way I don't slip into a French accent. Group of mercenaries and 3 gnomes. Yes, 3 gnomes.
Halflings.
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 Yes, of a religious type.
Yes.
Yes.
And you found out that was the priests of Farlongen. So, you guys went over there, originally leaving the brothers Malarg hungry and alone. And
Great idea.
yeah. After originally Natrix kind of put them on top of each other and put the coat on them, originally as the plan to disguise themselves.
Fine.
Meanwhile, the coat is like dangling over their hands.
Good idea.
This is fine. We can make this work.
Luckily, you guys went and started talking to the priests. At some point, the man Malarg came up, walking towards you guys, where you guys were eating rabbit stew with these priests and mercenaries. Luckily, Shen quickly did a minor illusion to give a bandaged face up there. It was a full head, but it was a minor illusion of it. Didn't do much talking, and the man Malarg seemed to sit kind of right down, like that, overcoat there. Aroused a little bit of suspicion, but you guys kind of distracted them with wine, opening that, with conversation about the Paladin of Rao before them. Assuming you guys learned that these priests of Farlongen were coming from Karama and were traveling the road, spreading, what is it? The word of Farlongen, leading by example. You found out that the shrine at Karama has a legend associated with it. You talked to him, he told you the legend. At first he was like, why don't you tell it? The Paladin of Rao.
Oh, classic you. You should really, it sounds really cool from you though, right? Anybody please?
And with further distraction, he was able to tell the story of the Paladin of Rao, who originally built the shrine at Karama, just outside the city gates. You learned that he had been involved in a long and lengthy battle. He had killed many, many foes, and was so broken by this that he came and prayed outside of Karama in this space, and that the people of this town of Karama, who he had saved from these raiders, brought him food and took care of him, built a pagoda as day after day he prayed to Rao. People kind of visited, but didn't stay long, and at one point there was an old man who came and held this paladin, this warrior, and cried with him and stayed with him. And as he left, the paladin knew he had been in the presence of Rao. Then, Sen took the man Malarg away to the carriage for them to stay there for the night, not to come out. You guys don't know how they'd react to goblins, so I guess you're playing it safe. Fair. I don't know.
Can we? Oh, okay.
Well, I mean, I did post, or I did say it's like, oh, we ran into some goblins. It's like, oh, yes, nasty.
Oh, yeah.
That would be quite nasty.
Literally said the mercenaries would have to take care of them.
What do they think?
Oh yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
they basically
That's true.
prejudice.
But I will say that context is important. So when you're telling them you ran into goblin raiders, that's different. So you guys, or you took the man Malarg back to the carriage and told them to sleep in there, but not to nest. And there was a little miscommunication. Not really, but he didn't quite get it, like he wasn't supposed to nest. And you were very, very clear. Do not poop in here. Do not bring poop in here. It was a nice touch. And I'm like, damn it.
To see the sparkle in your eyes.
I'm like, yeah, no, we won't poop.
I was looking for a loophole. I can smell it.
It was well played. And then you guys went, and then you went back and joined the priests of Farlongen. we are going to start there with Sen rejoining, and after the telling to Mehem of this legend in Karama. They, and as Sen is coming back, you just hear Brother Andwise say, and then he built a great shrine on that place to Rao, and it has lived there ever since. Turned the pagoda into a proper temple.
But, of course. And it's been there to this day, untouched.
Yes, yes. 'Tis the people of the town do not forget. Though there are many different gods with shrines in Karama, including Farlongen. It is the legend of Rao that inspires many to come there. So much that, as I said, that the followers of Rao make a pilgrimage to go to the place where Rao walked on this land.
It is comforting to think about when I do recall being told this, of course.
Make a deception check.
Yeah. Why, was I too obvious?
Yes.
Yes, obviously.
Yes, of course, I do know exactly what you're talking about. This is not the first time ever.
And,
not gonna help
yeah, it's
this.
11 total.
I'm not gonna help this.
I rolled it.
No.
Okay. First and foremost, before we reveal that, Gimpy Libby won the Nord deck. Hey!
Congratulations, Lynn.
Congratulations, Gimpy Libby.
Good luck to keep it.
Yes, way to be on time. Thank you, sir. That's awesome. Okay.
I don't know.
Kind of looks at you.
Okay.
Have you never been there? Have you never heard of this legend? It seems like someone, an envoy, would say such a thing.
I am familiar with these teachings, of course, and the legend. I just have not been able to travel there myself in my current predicament. I have recently set out from my temple.
You are in a predicament. Tell me, envoy, what ails you?
Aiding anybody who really calls for it, and I feel as the people I call friends I'm here with today are not so much my predicament, to excuse my words. Something's really fogged up my mind. But we are certainly on our own journey together, as it seems. And I have grown distracted in my search.
So, what takes you to Karama, then? If not the pilgrimage?
We're making our way further north. Karama is just a stop on the way.
Oh, is that right? You know, many people do come from Karama, or through Karama, actually. They, there's a main trade route, as I said, so there are many goings and comings there. Yes. Especially if you go to the brothel. Ah! It's a joke. Okay.
That's not what we have. Not.
Oh, what's the name of it? What is in... fuck. Sorry. What is the name of it?
Of what?
The brothel.
Oh, yes, the brothel. Allow me to consult my notes.
Just
Pulls out scrolls.
You're not a frequenter of it, Brother Andwise.
Oh, no, never. It would not be right to have a priest of Farlongen frequenting a brothel. Plus, I don't really swing that way. Yes, this brothel is only for the males. Yes, or those who like the males, I should say. So, yes, I don't quite swing that way, and oh yes, I remember. It is called the Sturdy Spoke. Just the one, very sturdy.
That is clever. That is admittedly clever.
Yeah.
Just sort of awkwardly like.
Very hard wood.
I got it. I understood.
Just like
Phallic in
Yep.
nature.
trying to hold in.
Very.
all
Moving
snickering.
on. This is
Nudge
not
me,
better than. Okay, what?
Snickering and like
Just laughing.
not doing a good job of trying to hide it.
Very loudly slurping rabbit stew.
And then snickering at the slurping.
Anyhow,
Do I
where are you going if not the sturdy spoke?
Anywhere
No.
else?
We are going north.
Well, I see you have a carriage there. I suggest that you go into the wheelhouse with that.
Is it a stopping center for
Yes.
carriages?
Yes, any kind of merchant or travelers who wish to stow their carriages or whatever they are hauling down the trade route, they can rest assured that the wardens will watch over them in the wheelhouse. So I suggest you stow it there. Excellent.
Yes, I agree.
Would you be willing to share some of that drink? As we have shared this stew with you.
Absolutely.
Excellent.
Gonna like take the bottle and just sort of pass over what's left in there.
After us sloshing it around.
Just to stop.
He gets drunk.
No, that was for how much is left in there. It is about a fifth left. You guys have
Wow,
been drinking
guys.
quite a bit.
You drunks.
We really
Constitution saves from you guys.
That's a fifth each.
Yeah. That's a lot, guys.
That's 2/5 each. Yeah.
could've- Yeah, so. Oh.
I know I can drink a
Oh,
bit
no.
bottle of wine.
I will
They
inspire
were having
you.
rum.
You
No,
inspire
No, they're on the
Deal.
wine.
Oh, okay.
They're
yeah.
on the wine.
Oh.
Oh my
Not the
gosh, guys.
Which
We each inspired each other to roll higher.
Come on, give it over then. Give it over. A great use of inspiration. I'm sure that's what the fans wanted to see.
Yes.
You only need one.
You guys love us for this shit.
You only need one.
It's worse. Same.
It was
That's about
fated. It was fated.
What did you guys get? This is what they get when they drink.
Pull my hair back.
10.
I'm glad you guys are in character.
We're doing really good. We roll good.
10 over here.
4.
Total?
And a 4.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Even with the plus, I was like, oh,
Yeah, you are feeling really good.
Just
Like, it's not to the point of I need to vomit or anything like that.
Oh,
but
good.
just a good nice.
Yeah, you're proper like drunk on that one bottle of wine that you mostly drank.
That sturdy spoke joke's extra.
She drank. She drank like 3/5 of it, and you took a fifth yourself. So you're still feeling pretty good. Like you've had a glass of wine.
I'm just gonna like stop the rocking. We're just gonna
I'm just like, yeah.
Oh well, I guess. Thank you for sharing.
I think I do believe my do I have any more in there?
Let me go
Let's-
see this thing.
Do you remember how many bottles I said you had?
A case.
You had a case, and I think you went
Okay.
through 3 of that case already. Let us Google a case of wine.
I believe it's 24.
We're big in it.
I said
That's beer.
12.
I don't know.
Usually.
I was like,
Yeah,
that's beer.
we'll see.
it's either 12 or
It's like one of the, I said, how many bottles? And it was like, in a case of wine? 12 bottles.
Don't at me like that, Google.
12 bottles. So you are down 4 bottles at this point, and you have 8 left.
Well, was it only 3? I think that I might have given away more than that.
I know you went through 3 the night of the interrogation.
And I think did I give one to someone? Sen gave one to someone or something? Like I gave one to Sen and Sen gave one to someone.
If you want less, I am fine with that.
I'm just trying to be honest.
Fair. We'll say, I don't remember, therefore.
Works for me.
We have 8.
Okay. We have just reach in there and I pull one out and be like, Oh, look, we have another bottle of wine.
Oh, most excellent.
Here we
Thank
go.
you. Thank
This is
you.
what we have.
It's very fine indeed.
Okay,
Thank
Yes, it's Argadashian.
Is that right?
It's from the revel and the quarrel festivities.
Oh, were you there for the festival?
Yes.
The cork,
Yeah.
unfortunately, is from Sakanto.
Oh no, yes, of course we know. It's a sore subject with the Agadashi. If only they could make cork, but they cannot. However, these beautiful pink bottles that they put them in are rare and unique. You will not find it outside of Arkadash. So, if you so would be so kind. And he comes in. David comes over and gets the cork out and starts pouring glasses. Everyone's putting up a cup, some kind of like mess kit type of little goblet. Or not even a goblet, just a little cup. And kind of spreads it out between everyone. You're most gracious to share. Thank you.
Absolutely.
And what was your name again?
Raya.
Rhea. Yes. You have a bit of a wild look about you, Rhea. They're very off-putting eyes.
I'm certain I don't know what you're talking about. I'm just sort of tug a little bit lower.
I did not mean to offend you, child. Simply speak. Meant no offense, it just is. Your eyes are off-putting.
Oh, so
Just sort of like,
there's nothing wrong with her eyes?
As you guys, have been seeing and spending time with Rhea, you've noticed that she has these very, vibrant green eyes, and there's, flecks and starburst in there. It is very green and very attention-grabbing. It's like, that is very interesting.
just gonna kind of look down at my wine and drink.
Well, where are you from to have such eyes and hair?
A little here, a little there. As Natrix already said, or as, sorry, something in my throat.
Who's that?
It's a cough, I'm so sorry, the dust from travel. As we said earlier, band of bastards.
A band of bastards. Well, Farlongen does not care whether or not you knew your parents. And what would Rao say on the subject?
For which part specifically?
Were you not paying attention?
I was paying attention. Here's the thing, though.
About that paying attention.
Come, Dragonborn, tell us.
Well, I simply think if you wish to express the way you're feeling currently, or anything from your past, right?
What?
No, bastards. If Rao cares if you're a bastard.
Of course. What I'm saying is, he does not. If whatever you choose to share, it is at your leisure.
It's not mine to share. I don't know what you're talking about.
For peace and reason, it does not matter your background. It matters if you are alive and willing to see reason.
Well, I'm definitely alive.
Then I will give you that chance.
I will say I've never met a follower of Rao a true follower, somebody who lives the doctrine, that I have not liked. So, it is a pleasure to meet you.
Mehem is one of a kind. He sees the good in everybody.
Yes, it's not often we see a dragonborn that isn't part of Oozlium.
Yes, it is quite the unusual occurrence. But for Longan, it is a pleasure to meet someone, even if it is not of my temple.
Well, a fellow follower of the gods is a welcome sight here. At least the proper gods, not any of those evil ones. There's great evil in the world, you know this. The gods sow that as well.
I've learned a bit more in my travels about that, for sure.
You guys look over and you see Ted with his axe kind of downward in the ground, kind of holding it like this. And you see when he's talking about the evil gods that he tightens his grip, and you hear it kind of tighten on the axe.
All of us, or just?
He would be next to you. I would have, if anybody wants to be on his other side, you can. First come, first serve.
I'll do it.
Okay, Natrix is on his other side, so
I
you
guess
two
I'm next
hear
to
it.
Natrix.
And
You
I'm
guys
next to
roll
Red.
perception.
And probably just, yeah.
I just came, or I'm
Is this,
standing
is this
outside.
a roll for? Or
Are
is
we
this a passive?
perception?
You just scolded them about
Passive
not
will
pooping.
work for you.
Yeah. I'm just standing.
17, yeah, you hear it.
Oh, do you want passive or?
If you have a decent passive, you can use that. If not, you can make a check.
18.
I got 23.
You have an 18 passive?
Yeah.
Yeah, you hear it. Huh?
23.
23? Yep.
And my passive is...
A natural 20 roll.
Oh no, you guys both just.
Oh,
you're
okay,
there.
sweet.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Wasted that.
Hey guys, we have another 500 bits here. What? From B. Sislowski.
Hey!
Ben. To the DM.
B.
Ben!
On principle, he says.
What principle?
What? Yeah.
He won the coin flipper.
If this was school, I would be the principal, so. No, I don't know.
What? I know. I was like, school's out. This is BS.
I have to say I like that voice much more than Hathaway, though.
Well, thank you.
It's less painful when he gets the bits.
It makes it less painful.
Oh, yes.
No? Stop it!
Wait.
Concerned.
Well,
I spoke too soon.
Sir?
Anyways.
so you guys see, you guys, all of you. What did you roll? 17? Yeah. Or no, yours passive. All of you guys see Ted do that and kind of tense up a little bit.
Well, we have been on the road for quite some time, Brother Andwise, and
Oh, yes.
I do believe it is time for us to retire. Yes.
Yes, as the sun is going down, we shall leave with first light, so might as well get a good rest now.
Good to know. I am a little curious about this dark god.
There is more than one. And you are welcome to stay up if you'd like to hear about one.
I would. I am curious. I've not had many dealings with gods.
Yes. Let me just grab my pantheon.
Newts.
Notes.
Continuous.
Sorry, I'm actually very curious. I don't have a notebook, though. No!
Okay.
I feel it.
So,
I need a piece of paper.
have you not heard
Oh,
of evil gods?
No, not had a lot
Young,
of experience.
what was your name again?
My name is Maya.
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 Yes. Have you not heard of evil gods, Maya?
I do not have many dealings with gods at all.
Is that right?
Oui.
I always have trouble finding this document.
The world is a mysterious place, no?
Yes, yes. Not only the world, but also the planes of existence are very strange places. Thank goodness we're here on the material plane.
Indeed. I
But our-
prefer to stick to the material plane.
Our gods.
Shoot you a look. Apparently Ray is laughing. Why just shoot her a look? Don't even.
Smirk.
Let me pick one at random here.
In the meantime.
Okay.
Yeah, that was discreet.
Seems like a perfect.
Get
Flask.
it. Get it.
You were already doing it.
Flask!
Just teasing.
Flask!
Drink.
The one.
To Gordon.
Get that beer shit. That's the beer shiest.
Don't spell for the love of God.
There is one god in particular. The Queen of the Underdark.
Queen of the Underdark.
Yes. She is completely evil. Her name is Loth.
Her name is what?
Loth.
Laws?
Yes. She is a god of trickery and death. She is a god of the drow.
Ah, the drow.
I have never met a drow, and I pray I never do. Their entire society worships Loth, who is in the form of a great spider. So great, they say, that in the Underdark where she dwells, that she has made webs so large that entire cities exist on them.
By the way, while he's watching this, I'm also watching Ted's reaction.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
There's a reason why I asked these.
As you heard him talk about Loth, Ted is starting to get a little hypertensive. You see him kind of start to grab on here, kind of moving his head a bit back and forth like this, uncomfortably, tensing the muscles, relaxing, tensing the muscles, relaxing. You definitely notice that.
Oh, I asked the question on purpose.
Do the rest of us notice that?
The passives do, for sure. And if you guys notice beforehand and you're listening, yeah, absolutely, you guys would know. You know.
Am I able to like reach, or is Ray able to reach behind Matrix and just sort of like touch him, kind of stealthily?
You'd have to lean.
Nope.
I give you a stealth roll. Give you a DC 15 on it.
Yeah, okay.
Let's make it a sleight of hand.
Sleight of hand.
Mm-hmm.
I would prefer stealth.
All right, since I said
that's
that originally.
okay.
Since I said that originally.
16.
Just gonna get
16, yeah.
Just barely.
Yeah, you're able to just kind of, it looks like you just kind of lean a little closer. Who's next to you? Natrix? Looks like you just lean a little closer to Natrix, but you come around and you touch on Ted about right here on the back of his arm.
I just want to do like a gentle, slow, like a squeeze and then release, like just a little bit of a like, hey, we know you're doing the thing. Real gentle.
Yeah.
Need to spook him.
I was
Yeah.
rolling to see if he could perceive that based on where he's at mentally. He rolled a natural 19. So,
19.
as he's sitting there, he feels your hand there and kind of grab a little bit and let go.
And just take the hand back.
Kind of see him start to breathe a little bit. At that point, you realize he wasn't breathing until then.
What about the other gods? Zanimor? This is so fascinating.
Yes, there are more, many. There is Yog Parnak. Though I do not want to talk about such things before bed here on the road.
Oh, really?
Yes.
What is that? Is it you're afraid of nightmares?
All of these gods there, especially the lesser deities like Loth and Yog, they were once mortal. And I do not know what dark power turned them the way they are now.
So you're saying that just by speaking these names of these lesser gods, we could be influenced by whatever power
No, that's
influence
not what
them?
I'm saying. I'm simply saying that speaking of such things before bed is to invite nightmare and unrestful sleep.
Ooh.
I'm certain we could chew the fat about it all evening, but we've been on the road for quite some time.
Certainly. And Maya, you have had quite the long day.
We do not need to speak of this.
I know, exactly. So that's why we should retire for the night.
Okay, I suppose it has been quite a trying journey. Fine.
Sure.
Of course, we should go.
I forget, did you introduce yourself as a mage?
I did not.
Okay. Okay. I says, okay, well, I bid you all good night and thank you for sharing your excellent wine and your company. It is always nice to meet good-hearted strangers on the road, especially as a priest of Farlongen.
Of course.
Yeah.
Certainly. And thank you for the stew and the company as well.
Yes.
And the stories.
Yes, of course.
Yes.
I am most fascinated about these gods, of course.
Yes, and should you choose to pass, or should you pass by a shrine to or temple to Farlongen, feel free to donate there. And may Farlongen bless your journeys.
Is it a hero?
Yeah.
May he bless yours as well.
Thank you. Thank you. We all hope. In that case, I bid you good night. You guys get up and they start cleaning out the pot and stuff like that, and getting it ready, going to the well, grabbing the the water from that, kind of cleaning up. They're kind of stirring. It's getting dark, and you guys didn't set up camp.
Oh, that's what we forgot.
We should
Along with
make our own cup.
everything else. Literally everything.
What do you mean?
Well, we didn't bring any. We didn't go.
You guys have like bedrolls, and I said you guys would have.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
and
did.
stuff,
It was
so.
just funny last
Yeah.
episode. We were just like, oh,
Oh yeah, apparently we forgot.
whoops.
Rations? What are rations? Food?
Gotta find more of those Farlongen guys. We'll be fine.
Okay, so you guys go about setting it up.
Yes.
Dark vision, dark vision, dark vision. Nope.
Womp womp.
Yes, dark vision. You're the only one who can't see.
What are the chances?
So
It's okay.
I'm a moral blind man at night.
I can make light happen. So
I can light a campfire.
yeah.
I'm gonna spend some time just gonna kind of gather up some stigs.
Stigs. Getting them
That was
stigs.
sticks and twigs.
Yes, yeah.
All at once.
yes.
Well done.
And just try to like build a very tiny fire,
Mm-hmm.
and then just kind of glancing to make sure that they're not looking or like back to the priests. I'm gonna use druid craft to instantly light a small campfire.
There it is.
Oh, that's cool.
Helpful.
Because I always
As you watch Rhea gather it kind of up, and while she's down there, she just makes a couple of gestures. They can't see it from the distance and the light, but makes a couple of gestures, and the fire starts up.
That's useful.
I mean, only while it's small, so we will need to get more to feed it if we need more light to set up.
Of course.
I am not well versed at seeing so easily, but maybe I could help make the tents or anything. Or no, we only have bags.
No, you have tents.
Oh, I can do that. I'm not proficient.
So, Ted, perhaps with your axe there, you and Mehem with that size could gather up some more firewood.
That would be
Well, I was gonna say, because we're gonna be in the same tent, right? So, I mean, I could build it for you if you're having trouble seeing.
Yes, I think I would be doing it blind if I was making it. That would be very much appreciated.
And after that, we can gather firewood, if that's all right.
Yeah, that's fine. Some of us will need to gather in the meantime, or the campfire will die while we set up the rest of camp.
As, okay, yeah, go on.
like why don't you and I, Ted, go and get firewood, and Mehem can stay here and help pitch his tent?
I mean, can you can do that all right?
As long as I'm near the campfire, I believe I should be able to suffice.
All right, yeah.
You can help, Mehem. I'll go with Maya.
You sure?
Yeah.
All right. Hey, buddy.
Hello, Ted.
Let's do this thing.
There's a it's supposed to be a slight smirk, but you see like a row of teeth. It's not subtle.
Just a smile.
Thank you, Ted.
Yeah. Ted just kind of looks right at you and smiles right back.
Okay, so we should go and get the
We should get
firewood.
some wood, yeah?
Yeah. Oui. Okay.
Okay, so you guys head off into the clearing to find some wood. As you guys are out there, you are gathering wood. You find some sticks, some branches and whatnot, larger stuff, smaller stuff, but nothing that's like ready to go. You're gonna have to chop it or get it down into some way.
The reason why I wanted to grab Ted, because he could have done that.
I mean, like, we can lift some.
Yeah, you can bring it back.
Bring it back and have
Yes.
it chop. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
So what about we should get this log and take it back, no?
Yeah. Yes, let's do that.
That's that problem solving.
All right, yeah,
Like
you
lift
guys
a few.
gather up what you
Yeah.
can, working together. It takes a couple of trips, but you go back and forth and get a good amount there.
You know, that was quite the callous question back there.
About what?
Asking about things that are clearly disturbing someone you care about.
It was not meant to be callous. It was generally chaos.
True, but as we all know, sometimes the execution and the intention don't quite match up.
I have my reasons
Hmm.
for doing things. I don't always ask your intention on the way you do things.
No, but for someone who says they care about others, that was quite callous.
Whatever. That is quite rich coming from you.
I did not say that I cared for him, though. Continue to. Take twigs.
Feel that spice.
I know, jeez.
As everyone all of a sudden remembers Chop Chop.
If mics existed in this time, you'd be dropping one right now. That was great.
10 degrees cooler in that shade.
Oh,
Shit.
yeah.
You guys continue doing it. Any more conversation before we come back?
No, I apparently do not say anything else. I do not need to say anything else you said.
They've been going back and forth, right, to the
Yeah.
campsite. At any point, have they brought back like a particularly large log?
Yeah. Absolutely.
I'm going to try to get Ted's attention. Just be like, hey, instead of burning these ones, perhaps chop them up a little bit so we're not sitting directly on the ground. Is that something you could perhaps help us with? That great axe of yours.
My great what?
That axe.
Oh, axe. Oh, yeah. Sorry. Gunk in my ear.
Oh my god.
I will
What
say,
did you
Ted, it is
think you
quite
were saying,
just like
Ted?
passage. It's like it is quite tone, Ted.
Well, she's talking about sitting, and I don't know.
No one's looking. Can you chop the log
What?
or not?
Yeah.
Taxes?
I can
You chop up
chop
the
it.
log, you know.
From next
Says
to
you
Ray.
guys bring this.
Yeah.
Had brought this big, large log, and he's like, "Do you know how much work it is to cut something like this and chop it into little pieces for you?"
I don't want it in
With an axe?
I don't want it in little pieces. I've seen you use your axe, so I have some idea. I'm looking for like a sort of bench so that if we would like to sit around the fire, we can do so without sitting directly on the cold ground.
All right. Yeah, I can do that right now.
Just like in half.
All right, yeah, I can do that. Just stand back. Mayhem, you got that right?
The tent?
Yeah.
Looks into like darkness.
Yes, of course. Yes,
The tent is like halfway put up.
I'm gonna.
If can, I'll if we find like anything that's like a little light, like a little twig or like a branch or something
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
a little
you can put
smaller,
a little-
I'm gonna cast light on it just to give a little bit more light for Mayhem and Ted.
Let me just pull it up.
Nothing that's like really like
It is nice.
suspicious or anything. Just like something that can just generate smaller light.
Glow stick.
Yeah,
Oh, that'd be
We're
great.
making D&D glow stick.
that's right. Heck yeah.
So this has.
I found
Brave
mushrooms.
You found your true gun.
not poor.
Now, how do we get some music?
And it.
So it sheds bright light in 20-foot radius and dim light for an additional 20 feet. The light can be colored as you like.
There we go.
Make it
Be colored
multicolors.
every second.
Yeah, can we
Different
change
thing.
the colors?
Ooh, could we change the colors?
Like have it like
perhaps
change
not.
every now and
No, we're not going to do that with the. No, I'm just kidding. No, we're not going to do it. I'm just going to make
everyone
it
over
fire
there.
colored,
We
so
have
it looks like it's
mages.
a fire.
Okay, kind of an orangish red.
Yeah, an orangish red. So it looks like it's just,
that a
if
raven in
anyone's
the
looking
forest?
over, it looks like it's like campfire light.
Okay, yeah. So this light comes up and illuminates it, and it looks like campfire light outside of everything.
Yeah, I'm just going to set it down by the tent. But here you go. You both got, some light to work with.
Thank you so much. I was doing this blind.
Yeah.
As
Shall we go
Ted
get them
gets
more
started.
firewood?
Yes, we should.
Let us go then.
Oh, Ted.
so
Ted.
yeah, I'll give him 3 rolls for this because it's going to take a while. Yeah, so he's chopping on this thing,
Does he
and
need an inspiration?
well, he might.
DM
I'll go ahead and use
inspiration.
my DM inspiration on him.
Yay.
I'll use it.
Take that.
Okay.
Yes.
Was it
Use
worse?
on a second roll.
Oh no. Poor Ted.
Oh shit.
Wow.
Here,
Man.
here you go.
Use a
Here
different
we go.
dice.
Yeah, this is retired.
Our
Okay.
evil.
This is retired. They wanted this.
Okay.
They wanted this.
All right.
So Ted goes to chopping this thing, and he's like 20 minutes in, and he's still not done. You guys have gathered your fire, and he's still trying to chop this thing, and it's about halfway there.
Okay.
Okay.
And he just kind of
I. Dead. I do not believe your axe is working too well at this moment.
It's not meant to cut things this large
Yeah,
woody.
behind or the other group. Is it? How far away are they?
I would say they're a good 50 feet away. 50, 60 feet away.
Yeah, good.
I don't know how stealthily I could do this, but like, I will use shape water to form a saw.
Okay. Go ahead and roll sleight of hand.
Oh no! Please,
I will grab-
inspiration,
yes.
please.
Everyone at the table's like,
It was not the name of the show, but it almost was.
I don't know. I'm very tempted to not. I just
was
want
a
to see
hot-
what funny things could happen with that.
Yeah.
That's much better. 26.
Yeah, 26. As you just kind of take some water from the well, you go to the well and grab some water out of it. And as it's going down, you shape it to where it's frozen and an axe, and a saw.
Yeah, and then pass the other side, like one of those wood chopping saws.
Yeah. Zzz,
Yeah.
type of, yeah, absolutely. As
Looks at me.
That.
as you guys watch, Mayhem roll perception.
I was about to say.
Yeah.
Let's use the good dice.
I like to roll
Why
perception.
do I
too.
remember this?
Yeah.
Why does this seem horrific?
Awful.
Seem horrific.
It seems
Perfectly
great.
normal action. Oh my god.
And 19 total.
19.
Yeah.
Not on this one.
You see the axe or the saw form up, and Sen goes
Goes off
over
to the or the other handle to
Ted.
so we can.
All right. Yeah. Wow. That's amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah. It hits you. It hits you because there was no blade that was used whatsoever, and it was wet down there.
I don't know. I'd love to roll perception on this.
We're not getting to Karama.
I'm walking up blindly, and I want to put a hand on Sen's arm, just our shoulder, as a quick second.
Mm-hmm.
Please, allow me to help Ted with this instead.
Okay.
Please.
You are sinking your hand a bit deep in there.
I apologize.
Reluctantly, kind of releasing the grip.
As you guys watch and you see Mehem's grip was very much in there. How strong?
I'd say blinded for a second, of
Strength check.
Yeah. If I had to describe it emotionally. Not in a roll, no! It's a 20. It's a nat 20. It's a nat.
What's your modifier?
It's 5. Yeah, it's 25 total.
It's 25. So you barely are able to eke out the words.
Bit deep, man. Forgive my rudeness.
Roll a d4.
A D4?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's 3.
Fuck.
Plus your 5.
8 total.
8 damage.
No!
What is 20, so 11.
It was nat 20 for the strength check, not for an attack.
Oh, okay.
So,
Sorry, 8?
yes.
Yes. From yes. Yeah, I'm gonna look at the arrow.
And you said we all saw that?
Yeah.
So the second that Mehem lets go, I'm just gonna walk over, like, kind of awkward shuffle over to Sen and put a hand on the shoulder and do healing word.
What were you doing immediately after, Sen? What were you doing after you just took 8 damage from a dragonborn claw?
Ma'am.
Took it like a champ.
I'm staring at the saw. I'm staring at the ice saw. I'm not staring at Sen.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Ma'am, perhaps we should go elsewhere. Let me finish helping you with the tent.
Could I help Ted?
Okay,
Absolutely, you can help Ted, and we will set up the tents.
of course.
Thank you.
It's good. It's good.
What were you doing?
Just understanding.
Mm-hmm.
Did you get rid of the blade?
No, still there.
Can I, without saying a word, smash through the blade?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, is
I
that
will
okay,
say
Rob?
because your strength check was a nat 20 before, I'll let it carry over to this because you're still in that.
Oh.
Then yeah, without saying anything.
My axe is gonna.
Wait, what?
We needed that. Mehem, why did you destroy that?
I thought you meant Ted's axe, and I was like, that's not what I meant for. Anyway. Okay.
I'm sorry. I can fix this. I can cut through this. I can do it. May I borrow your axe? If you are okay with it, of course.
Yeah.
How much does it work?
Yeah, go ahead and
I was like, do I do the thing now?
do your thing. Sorry.
8.
Oh, that's perfect. Thank you.
As Sen kind of
Cool.
backs
Oh, wait,
up
no, wait.
a little bit as Rhea kind of goes over to him and healing light kind of covers
Preferably
the
on this
shoulder.
side
Yeah.
of the shoulder, if there's any light. Just trying to keep, or whichever side is not the paladin side.
Okay. Roll with disadvantage because you're covering it. Yep. Everything looks fine. It kind of goes away. How much healing?
It was 8.
Well, the exact amount that you lost.
Yeah. That worked out well.
And Ted kind of is like, all right. Gives you the axe.
Well, let us set up the tents.
Yes.
Rhea.
Strength check. As you now go after this log to finish the job.
Aw.
Oh, the emotion got me. It's a 1. It's a nat 1.
Okay, I think I'm kind of going, oh,
Yeah.
I'm gonna do this.
I am so strong, but also very sad.
So much emotion!
Yeah, 20 to squeeze your friend.
It's a 2.
Oh my gosh!
Wow.
This is one tough ass
He's
log.
not ruckus. He's just sad.
Roll.
This log is like petrified.
2
or
more
something.
times.
Did you get your plus your blue card though? Their luck card.
Oh yeah, you rolled a
Rolled
nat 20.
Oh yeah, no, I
Good
did
call.
not.
Good call.
This one is the Nat 1 card is until the end of your turn, attacks of opportunity against you are made with advantage.
Nice.
Crap. Well,
I'll take that.
Yep.
Go ahead and choose your nat 20 card.
Okay.
Nord Games decks, guys. These things are awesome.
1d6 after making a skill or attack roll.
Ooh, nice.
So,
That would have come in handy.
I mean, it's not gonna do anything.
You can use it if you want, but I because I let Ted do a series of 3 rolls, I'll let you do a series of 3 rolls.
Okay. So that was the first roll then, right? Okay.
Was 7, right?
Let's not do that, guys.
It's an athletics check, so you can add proficiency if you're proficient in athletics.
17.
I don't. Yeah, I'm not right. So wait, yeah, 17 plus the 5.
Okay, yeah, and one more.
Okay, cool. 11, yeah.
Okay. What's that total to?
7 plus
20.
what,
No one told us to
18, 35.
35?
I only got
Okay.
halfway.
Yeah, it's over. I mean, the total would have been around 60 if it was just dice rolls. So I'll give it to you. It's just over that. So you continue to hack at this thing, and at first there's not a lot to it. You're feeling the emotion of all of that, and it's just really getting you. And you look over and you see the broken pieces of the saw, and it flashes into your mind again. You see Sen, you see Natrix, both doing this to Dragonborn flesh. You see them in your mind, going in blood, going this way and that. One gets done. You see them put it into this bag, going on to the next one. This all kind of flashes into your mind as limb after limb is put into this, and then it comes to the torso. So you start going harder and harder and harder, to where now it's just getting wild. It's just people from over there are kind of looking at the other campsite, kind of looking over to see what's going on as you just and eventually it just cracks and is done. You're pretty spent by it, going for that long, pretty hard, but you cut through it in about 4 to 5 minutes.
Just kind of stare at it still. Do I have to ask you if I see the logs, or?
Oh no, they're there.
Good, just the logs.
Yeah,
As logs.
as logs.
Cool.
Ted,
Yeah, buddy.
I'm just gonna close my eyes and just not even.
take this back, please.
He picks it up, puts it back on his back. Why don't we retire, yeah? We don't gotta stay out here by the fire. We can call it a night.
I cannot sleep right now, Ted.
We don't have to.
You're right. Maybe some time to myself is what I need.
Just gonna pace for. I think I'll pace away from the group. I don't think far from this campsite or the campfire, but just a minute away from everybody.
As you start kind of going off just a little bit, the light still illuminates you a little bit over there. As you're kind of walking back and forth. How are you pacing? Are you kind of with purpose? Are you kind of lost?
No, it's he's got like a 1,000-yard stare,
Yeah.
kind of just as he's mindlessly. Almost, it's not so much frantic at the pacing as so much it is like you can kind of see his thought process with each step as he's going.
You guys are watching as you guys come back from building or finishing up, pitching the tent. You guys see him kind of walking back and forth.
I just asked questions. I did not remind anyone like that. Walk away.
Do we all know that he can't see, right? That's in the dark. That's okay.
Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna look to Sen, assuming that the logs are they still just like scattered?
No one is
cattywampus,
moving
or-
yet. They're just kind of right there in half.
I'm gonna look to Sen. Just, can you clean up the what's left of your saw? He can't see. He shouldn't be in the dark alone. I'll do my best not to disturb him.
Okay.
I will go talk to him, give him some light so he can see.
I think he needs not to talk to anyone. I'm just going to keep him company and then just wild shape into a cat.
Mr. Pumpkin!
The cat! As you watch, as she starts to shrink down, cat ears come up. The curly hair kind of starts lining all over her back as she shrinks, but her hair doesn't at the beginning. As she's starting to shrink, and you hear it kind of the bones cracking, and the knees change, and the hands come back from nails to paws, and the curly hair finally shrinks down. And what you see before you is a domestic cat. Black, curly.
Oh,
I'm gonna go pad off.
Mr. Poundcake.
I'm gonna just like flat ears.
Can I pick her up?
You can, but that's gonna happen.
Oh, don't do that.
Yeah, she picks you up.
Like
You're-
looking into her face.
Do you struggle at all?
Yeah, I'm gonna. Well, first I'm just gonna make the growly noise.
Okay, so you pick her up right in there, and she's like,
Oh, shush, shush. Make sure he's okay. Keep him all right. Just make sure he doesn't hurt himself.
And then
And I'll put her down.
ears come back up, and then just sort of look at her and just like nod, and then go pad off after him.
Okay. As she starts to go over, you notice her stop briefly, and where you were picking her up, she kind of keeps going.
I'm just gonna go over to Mayhem and just do like the like high back cat rub on the like leg, just back and forth.
You make a perception check.
All right.
You're pretty lost in thought. You said 1,000-yard stare.
14 total.
Yeah, you feel this thing, warm thing, kind of rub up against you, and it wasn't just like rub up against you and leave. It was very intentional, very much like a cat kind of head into you.
I think even for a moment, I kind of like snap a little, like just. Would I assume it's Rhea?
You spent 3 weeks on a boat with Mr. Poundcake.
Yeah. Well, I just.
Poundcake following you around.
I'm aware, but I associate it so much with the Gale.
Captain Gale.
Yeah. I'm like, wait, yeah.
Don't worry, we have your cat. No.
That's right.
Meanwhile, where is Mr. Poundcake?
I know.
It's gonna be the one.
It's on your ship.
It's gonna be the bloodiest one shot we've ever seen.
For Mr. Or Poundcake, yeah.
Search for Mr. Poundcake.
Like Batman, where is she?
Swear to me. Swear to me. That's bad Batman.
Yeah, I know. Love Pete Holmes.
Mr. Poundcake.
Oh my gosh.
Mr. Fishy. No. That's right. I forgot about it.
Okay.
Alrighty.
Okay, wow,
Yeah.
all right.
After Batman, snap out of it, and thank you. I'm assuming you're not just a normal cat, correct?
Just gonna sit and look at him and go, meow.
I'm gonna catch my breath for a minute. calm myself, and then I'll kneel.
I'm gonna do leg rub, purr.
Worried about my friend.
And in that, I kind of breathing. My hands are kind of like posed as almost not. I'm fully praying, but in my mind, you know, I'm thinking about it. I'm thinking, and I'll kneel slowly.
Thank you for
And to gently pet.
I just thank you. Not for giving me any words that would make this okay. Thank you.
Just gonna mew because can't actually answer, but teeny tiny little cat mew. Yeah, just mew.
I am sorry they blamed you at the time.
I'm just gonna like.
Licks her hand.
Nonchalant cat, don't care.
It seems you're more accustomed with this world and its cruelties than I. I commend you for that.
Just gonna like flop. No, cat flop.
For those of you who don't know, if a cat flops like that in your presence, is big deal. So it's
He's cat flop.
it's a sign of trust.
I think he. I would know that. Would Mehem know that? It's our cat in a temple.
Absolutely. Cats keep the rats out, other pests, that kind of stuff. They would be very common, even on boats. So,
Okay. Then yeah, for a moment.
yeah.
I kind of want to hide a shedding tear right now for a minute. Do I need to do anything?
No.
Oh, okay. Cool. I'm just gonna try and.
You know, being a dragonborn, most creatures are terrified of me before I even get to pet or get anywhere close to them. Some humans too. Thank you. You've earned my trust as well.
And I think I will try and pet under the cat chin.
I'll allow it.
If that.
Is he still down low?
I'm kneeling.
Yeah.
Still kneeling.
Yeah.
So I'm going to unflop, and I'm going to like jump up on your shoulder and do this sort of like cat scarf, and just sort of head boop.
Love that.
She as you reach down and you go to scratch, just kind of under right here with your claw.
As gently as possible. Yeah, like.
You've pet cats before. You know what you know what to do. Right hand or left hand?
I want to say right.
Right hand.
Is there a veterinarian nearby?
As he goes to do this, you notice Sen's blood on his nails. Oop.
But I'm up here now.
And then you climb up the arm and go around the neck. And
Just a little cat scarf
Mhm.
and head boop, and then I'm just gonna sort of like, mirror, cat nap as a scarf.
Thank you.
I would like to pray while she's around my scarf. Or I mean, as my
Around my
scarf.
scarf.
Yeah.
You know what I mean.
I do. No worries, no worries.
It's the Gordon
Just
Biersch.
gonna purr the whole time.
How long are you going to spend out there by yourself?
Not that long. I don't. What? I wanted to say like. Yeah, I was gonna say like. Honestly, I was gonna say like 5 to 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not
That's
that long.
fine, yeah.
Yeah, I'm just. She helped me calm.
What are you
the
guys
breath.
doing here?
So
Just gonna
I-
finish breathing.
I'm asking it says I can freeze water with shape water.
Yes.
It doesn't say I can unfreeze it, but by what? By scientific principles, what am I
I'll
doing
let you.
exactly?
Yeah, I'll let you be able to,
Oh, okay.
to release it. I think that's fair.
There's a fire right there.
That's fair. That's fair.
Are you shaping water or the molecules? Because
Particularly,
know this one.
particularly considering all the time you spent shaping water.
Mhm.
Yes.
Cool.
Yes.
Turn into water. and then put it in the bucket. And then just sit by the fire. Or I guess roll one of the logs and then sit by the fire.
Okay, yeah, you roll the log kind of up, get it into position, and kind of sit down and kind of stare into it.
Maybe not like thinking stare, but just kind of like
Just hanging out by the fire. Okay.
warming the hands.
Okay. You guys?
I am going to finish pitching our tent.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So,
I would like to kind of go through the tree line and get a little closer to the other camp and just kind of see what they're doing.
Oh my god, that face. No.
Stealth check.
Well, of course. Where did I put it?
They're all over the
Okay, here we are. This is the good one.
I am looking over
This is the good one.
because I
Yeah.
am genuinely concerned.
You're looking what?
I'm looking over at Mayhem's
Yeah.
direction because I am concerned.
Yeah.
Because I have come to care a lot
Yeah.
about him.
Yeah, so you finish fashioning and setting up the tent, and look over there, and you see him out in the woods a little bit, sitting there praying, kind of muttering to yourself, I imagine, would be something like
Cat
that.
around my neck.
Yeah. And you just kind of sit there. Do you go and sit by the fire and watch? To stay warm?
No, it's more of just I'm just sitting fashion, and then I'm just looking, make sure he's okay. And I see that Ray is with him, obviously, and looks like she's helping. But I'm just trying to make sure that he's okay.
Mm-hmm.
And then I look over to see what Matrix is doing. So I was like, all right, maybe she's gonna. Where's Matrix?
It's a good question. When did you go over there?
Probably right after Mayhem went into the forest, so that way I was like, okay, well, he's getting taken care of. I'm gonna go see what's going on over here.
Okay. As you head over,
He's
you
dealing with
have that
something.
moment where
He'll
you
be
turn
fine.
around. Where is nature?
Yeah, it's like
fine.
Matrix.
The missing outline.
Yeah.
It's like,
Yep.
see-
Yeah.
Nature's just like, y'all good? Cool, I'm gonna go fuck shit up.
As you do.
seeing tears. You're good, right? Yeah, you're good. Yeah.
You're fine.
Okay, you head over to there. Make a stealth check for me.
16.
What?
16.
Go. What?
Okay. You head over there.
I would like to see if they're still out of their tents and doing stuff or just what's going on.
You are you behind a tree?
Yeah, I'm just
looking.
looking
Okay.
one of these.
You notice people have kind of gone to bed at this point. The fire is still going. Make a perception check.
Do we want to inspire this?
Well, what is it first?
What did you get?
An 8. Yes, we do.
Don't ever question me again.
12.
12. You don't see it coming. I need you to make a strength save for me
shit.
because you don't see it coming.
Oh.
We have a 9 right now.
You want another inspiration?
Yes, and I'm going to use a different dice because this one's angry at
To
me.
be
apparently.
coined.
Do better.
I hate this dice.
Do better probability.
Is
What'd
it
you get?
5.
saving throw on that one?
Oh yeah, this one is 1d6.
That would help.
1d6.
That would help.
I thought it was an attack or a skill.
Or
Attack or skill. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh, it doesn't. Oh.
It's not a save.
Yeah.
What did you get?
5.
So good.
Wow.
So awesome.
wow.
great.
So you all of a sudden get grabbed and pushed up against the tree. As you start to struggle against it, you are kind of pinned against this, and you're looking into the face of one of the mercenaries, who goes, "Now what on earth are you doing here?"
I was simply coming back to see if you had any water. We weren't very good with our supplies, unfortunately.
The well is that way.
I will be off then.
I don't think so. As he kind of
Is
puts you
that
back up against
technically hurting me?
No, it's not doing damage. You want a hellish rebuke?
Yeah.
Wow,
No,
you really
it's-
want to start a fight.
It's not doing
Nope,
damage.
My half-ass lie didn't work.
Problem solved.
Violence.
It's easy.
Answer to everything.
I kind of almost tried.
Violence.
She is an assassin.
Yeah.
So he goes. Maybe I'll let you join your party. But first, you tell me why you're really here.
What, you never like to play? Mercenaries don't have fun?
Has
How mature is this mercenary?
What direction? Yeah. Oh, God.
JK,
make
he's 60.
Yeah, I'm doing good, yeah.
Hey, she's got to find her way out of this. She'll do anything.
make
How mature is it?
Lies are
make a
brutal.
persuasion roll. No, deception check. Sorry, deception.
I can't explain why, but suddenly my heart is broken.
I know, right? Suddenly I'm just like, oh no.
23.
23.
That's a good one.
Finally. Fucking.
He goes.
We know now. We know.
That's not good.
Oh, this is going to be good.
You have something you desire, then.
I might have some wine back at my tent.
You ever seen a mercenary so rock hard?
Is that what he did to you? Just like, hey.
Yeah. Yeah, that's actually exactly what happened.
Just like, you're like, yes.
You were trying to sneak in on the religious people while he.
Yeah. You know, the
exact.
similarities are uncanny.
Yeah. As he goes.
Oh my gosh.
Well then, I suppose I could accommodate you.
Well then, follow me.
Where's my girlfriend?
As I come waltzing back with this rando dude.
You also about to have a boyfriend.
Are you taking him back to the camp?
Yes.
He's going with you as you're kind of holding his hand, and he's just kind of like, very excited about this.
We're
He's
gonna
just kind of like, I saw you eyeing me over dinner.
Yes, you're quite beefy.
Just you wait.
No.
Where's Natrix at? Is there any input?
Am I passing by any of the rest of the group at this point?
You're back at the campfire
Okay.
at this point. Yeah, you guys are just coming out. As Sen, you see that you're looking for Natrix, like, what's going on? You see her walk up with this guy.
I'm going to, like, head notion to Maya to be like, come with.
What the?
And
So she kind of goes like this.
Oh.
Give her a wink.
Yeah, I give her a wink.
Oh,
just
yeah.
like,
Should I like?
Oh, God.
Perception.
No, you get it. You get it. She's leading this guy, and he's just kind of like.
What's up? Just a merc? Just a classic merc? What's up?
Everyone else
we
is like,
weren't
what's up? He's like,
introduced over
yeah, he's like, I'm up.
rock
Jethro.
Jethro. Okay.
Oh, okay.
are we back? I don't
How
know.
long
I'm
does
just
it-
sitting
No,
on
you
here.
guys were still doing your thing
just-
over
Got
there.
it.
during
Just being
that.
adorable in the woods.
Walk up.
and then cut to.
So,
Yeah.
Meanwhile.
so as
It's on his face.
as you're saying that, we never got introduced, and he goes, Jethro, you're like pulling him along, and he's just like, oh, I gotta go. As you go over to the tent, Maya, what do you do?
I'm like giving her. A,
Come with. It'll be fun. Come with.
Did you say fine or fun?
Fun.
Oh, okay.
kind of fun. It's like.
Is there a pebble I see on the ground?
Oh, yeah.
Just gonna chuck it at Maya's head.
Attack roll. Well, I just like a dex roll at the very least to see if you hit her.
Oh, okay.
A 1d2.
You take,
It's not going to
Oh.
deal damage,
you
but
take
Fucking
1/2
A.
point of damage.
10.
10. What's your AC?
My AC's 12.
Hits next to you.
Send my wingman over here. My wingwoman.
I walk over there. I'm
Sends
like,
in the corner, get the dude.
ooh. So I walk over there. Just have the hips gonna start swaying.
Sooner you get it done, the better night's sleep I will have.
You hear like some sort of talking going over there, but you're too into
Going to
prayer.
pray.
Like ignoring the profanity.
Perception check with
behind my
advantage.
back, I basically just kind of flip off, son.
For hearing.
This is clearly their own adventure.
Jeez.
Nat 20.
Nat 20. You 100% hear and know everything that's happening over there.
I want to be really lazy about it though. I want to still be like cat scarf, but with like the one cat ear,
yeah.
just like
Yes.
Absolutely.
Then you're just like,
and then like twitch. And then when I want to I'm able to hear like Sen encouraging Maya and all of
With
that.
that nat 20, yes.
So I'm gonna say that when I hear that, I'm gonna kind of like mirror
Like, oh shit.
and like
For the record, what's your perception? Plus the nat 20 plus.
7.
Yep.
Yeah, I can hear that.
Yep.
yep.
Yeah, I want to like stretch and then stand up and just sort of jump down and start walking back towards camp.
Ray's like, I gotta see this bullshit.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna turn
just
back
like-
though real quick and just.
She jumps
Please
off.
bring Mehem back.
Do I perceive what's happening in the camp or just that she's leaving?
Just that she's leaving. You can take a look as she's leaving to see where she's going if you want.
Yes, but only to. Yeah, okay. All right. Let me see if I hear it.
P.S. advantage.
That's a
on
1 no.
saving throw.
Really? Where?
It's the name of the show. What'd you get?
P.S. advantage on a saving throw.
Hey, could have used that earlier.
Not now. The next enemy you fight will attack you over other targets wherever possible.
Great.
That might
Who
come in
will I
awesome.
use that on?
Oh man.
Neat.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'm just
Definitely a Natrix
use all
card,
of my
right?
charisma power on this and just like walk over and be like, so looks like you brought a friend.
I thought he might come in handy.
I'm not going to make the joke.
Yeah.
But
No,
I
I
really
know.
want to.
I know. I know you do.
Really want to. But instead, he's just going to go,
He's like, yeah, I'm getting a hand job. I'm getting more than a hand job.
Gonna walk over.
I'll just say more than that if I'm lucky.
Very
So
romantic.
I'm gonna go and I'm just gonna kiss Natrix right in front of him.
He's just going to be like, awesome.
He was a mercenary. So sick.
Are they in the tent? I missed that.
Yeah, they're in the tent.
I want to like just kind of cat peer. I'm just gonna like sit with
we
cat
notice
face
this?
just in the tent.
Need a fully
You guys are kissing right now.
Okay, so we're not noticing that. Does he notice it?
No.
Okay.
He's like,
Good.
Meanwhile, outside tail.
would never believe what happened to me.
Just all like, whoa.
Give a shit about that cat.
Yeah, I'm just gonna kind of look at this and then to know, do you think she is up for the job?
Let's see.
Did you check?
I do not know.
if what?
Do you think he is up for the job?
Did you check?
Yeah.
Only one way to find out.
Tell me, good sir.
Jethro.
Jethro. Names are not important, but
Cool.
are you familiar with bondage?
Look over and Nature's like, oh,
You got me.
You're
I
real
got
like
you.
you're like real freaky.
Oh, you shouldn't. You don't even know. She let go of that sun.
Cattail just whipping back and forth like crazy. Just
Wide eyes, like the pupils are so dilated that they're not even like other colors now. It's just black.
It's just lines.
Praying, I am praying.
500 bits have been donated to you guys from Tamako Toro. This was a little bit ago, and I was looking for the right. This is it.
Oh yeah.
I think this is it. Tamako Tora, 500 bits to find Mr. Poundcake, no matter what.
We found her. We found her.
Mr.
Already found the pad.
She's in a tent
Oh my.
Half of her is
watching. That's right.
like cats do.
Just waking like a dog.
You,
So-
you have set the thing in the disease. Just kind of, just like going like this, like up and down her side, very suggestively.
So like you're gonna spank her or something?
Mercenary. Fully qualified mercenary.
He's a merc.
No, yeah.
He's
Did they
just-
not? I mean, yeah, I guess.
I just came out of Merc school at 18.
Yeah, merc school.
I majored in merking.
After he says,
was a double major.
after he says that, I'm just gonna pull out the whip and do one of these.
I can't wait to watch.
Oh, you'll be participating.
You want me to whip her? You want me to whip you?
You'd like
Oh,
some
he's about to be
peace
very disappointed.
right? Very disappointed.
Maya, get the ropes.
Oh, I love it when you talk to me like that. Just.
Sen, what are you doing?
Sen's just like, oh god.
I'm not going to sleep tonight.
The tent is not large. Just so you know, there's enough for like 2 bunks and a little place in between.
Yes. Very good.
I see Mehem praying, right?
Mm-hmm.
Sen's like, nope.
Debauchery or praying? Nope.
Debauchery or prey?
Or praying kid?
Oh your god.
Yes.
I will go over to Mehem.
Make a show
Okay.
of a quite a shock of a time.
We're gonna fade to black here, and we're gonna come back to that after break because it's almost 9 o'clock. And we're gonna start with you going over to Mayhem. So, all right, guys, we are going to give another deck away right now. Yes, yes. So, thank you everyone who has joined. Hashtag chaos in the chat right now. We're gonna pee and then get back to the action.
I call dibs on first urine.
Yeah, I'm gonna walk that way awkwardly.
Not lift past the table.
You know what? I'm gonna sit for a minute.
Grab my,
Not get up.
just grab my DM screen for no reason. Guys, we'll be right back. Hashtag chaos in the chat. Good luck. Flask!
one of them, she was playing like a Secret Service person. And she's coming out of the water with the orange two-piece. Right. God.
task.
I like it.
And
What ad break?
yeah.
There was no break? What break? What did you say?
I have-
I don't know.
How you doing?
I'm doing great.
Okay.
And welcome back to Natural One, just as we left it.
We opened a wormhole through time.
we are
And merch.
lucky people.
Yeah.
It's just open.
Hey,
Wait, did someone say
I
merch?
see you got a new, fresh beer there. What are you drinking there?
Do you see I got?
Yeah, what is
I
that?
got. Wait, is this one?
Yeah,
Is this
yeah.
Gordon Biersch?
Isn't it?
Is this Gordon Biersch?
This
I
tilt?
don't know if that's gold.
That's Gordon Biersch, right?
Tilt.
They're not. That one's big.
Yeah, that was it was on the newsletter if you read it.
Fantastic. Yes. Don't worry, Gordon Biersch. That's in my spam folder. I will get to it, and I will honor you appropriately. But this tilt is really amazing.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's their IPA, and we just got it in.
First
Oh,
time
that's
having it
so
for me.
cool.
Yeah.
Wait,
yeah.
is that a?
Please enjoy it for me since I cannot actually drink it at all
I will be on tilt for you.
because I'm a celiac because I can't have anything with wheat in it.
I'm sorry. Yeah.
What?
It's okay.
This one is the. Well, this one's their holiday one.
Why
Oh, this
didn't I
one's
grab
wonderful.
that one?
We should have grabbed this one first.
What is it? Is it?
It even looks like
Hefeweizen.
Halloween.
We messed up.
Hefeweizen?
We messed up hard.
Wait, is that a? Is,
Unpressured
is,
pills
is
are
that
why.
Wait a second. Is that a?
I didn't mess up. I'm working my way
Is
through
this a
them.
pumpkin
Right.
spice
What's up?
beer?
Y'all, it's
No, it's a Hefeweizen.
No, and it's after.
It's
It's a
after
pumpkin
September
spice
1st.
beer tay.
Oh my god, it's been a pumpkin spice latte.
It's after September
love it.
1st, and so from now until
Okay.
November 15th,
I'm totally
it's
basic
Halloween.
and white stuff.
It is. I agree.
Sorry.
Thank you.
I mean, I'm letting you guys know my inner white bread.
Congratulations to Wolf's dad for winning the deck. Congratulations. Okay, yeah, make sure you message Quest and Chaos or they'll message you. Whisper them on the Twitch. And pick the deck. I personally love this luck deck, but the critical hit deck can be a lot of fun too.
How could you
as
not?
the DM.
I was gonna say, that luck deck, you just make us pick our own switch.
Speaking of it being good to be the DM, we have some more bits for you guys.
Do we?
Yeah,
For us,
we got
hopefully, right?
For
bits.
the DM to
I
give
hope-
to us, that's why it's great to be the DM.
Exactly. Exactly.
I don't know.
You called me
This
on
sounds a little suspect.
it. We have 500 because of Mayhem.
Whee!
Okay, I guess you don't want that
Mayhem's
one.
awesome.
It's all the way over there.
Yeah, I know.
That was loud.
I'll wait.
No. You power played me and now I must match it.
Oh,
I never came
Oh,
back.
what's this? What the fuck is this?
Oh my god.
Frankly, it
I
couldn't happen
love
at a
you
better
so
point
much.
in this freaking game.
I don't know. This has just been a day, apparently.
It's a good day.
And 500 for Sten. Yes, yes. From the Hefner. From the
Because you know what shit's about to go down.
For what? Because of throwing the rock to try to like get Maya to know what's going on?
Yeah, I don't know. It just says for Mayhem and 500 for Sen.
Aww.
So
Thank
yeah.
you.
So many reasons.
There are
There's
so
a
many
lot.
We could just go over them. Yeah. Or Hef could tell us in the chat.
All right. During the break, I wrote out the lengthy explanation of and description of this sex scene. So
Did you really? Oh my god.
I did not.
Wow.
I thought we wrote it for a
It's in
4D
my
audience.
head.
Yeah.
4D,
There's
universal.
interaction.
Yeah.
And anyhow, over here, we're gonna go. Sen was looking at all that happening in the tent, seeing a cat with their head in the tent and the tail flicking backwards and forwards. Turn and saw Mayhem.
Gonna walk over?
Okay. You're sitting there just as you're starting to finish up these prayers. You hear Sen, or you hear someone approaching to your left.
I think I will just continue praying, but I will soften my speech, you know? Not so audible.
Mm-hmm. Mayhem brings it down. He's praying, eyes closed? Eyes closed.
Seeing him preoccupied, I'll just stand at like a 45 behind his back and just stand and watch for a moment.
Do I detect that
Yeah,
someone's there?
you detect somebody is there and kind of stops. 45-degree angle, about how far?
10 feet.
10 feet back.
I'm assuming as I finish the prayer, I'll slowly turn my head to see who's behind.
You see Sen standing there.
Hello.
Hello?
Were you, how did the campfire handle?
I didn't light it, so...
I was, forgetful of the task you've chosen.
Mm-hmm.
That is on me.
Yeah.
It is rather dark here. Out for me. Would you like to journey back to camp?
Not avoiding eye contact as I'm offering.
You want to go for a walk?
Good Sen. Good Sen. Protecting Mayhem.
Well played.
Delicate sensibilities.
With my vision in this territory at night?
We'll keep it on the road out. How much moon is coming through the trees?
It's a good half moon, so it's plenty bright,
Mm-hmm.
but not too terribly. It's kind of up, not fully above, but
Yeah.
up there. You can kind of see the shadows of the trees against the moon.
Could I get the sense that if I took them out onto like the main pathway of where the carts go, it'd be brighter there?
Yes, it's a little more open.
You could always take the glow twig.
We could go to the right.
Stick.
Yeah, he knows. Glow twig.
If I could ask, is this a journey, a walk, for just us two?
Yes.
Well, in case I forget, I would like to deal with Ted. I'd like to help someone else right now.
I'm not going to kill you.
No.
That is what you
Please forgive me. That is not my implication, I promise. I just meant I wanted to help Ted. Because I noticed something earlier that threw me off. But I must have received something that threw me off as well. But I would love... I would definitely...
Yes. We'll take that walk later.
Yes, we can take this walk. I meant now.
Yeah, you're going. to Ted.
Yeah, we're taking the walk. No, not to Ted.
Oh.
You and I can take the walk now and wait on Ted. Is
Oh,
what
okay.
I was saying through that.
Okay, sorry.
I
That
should
didn't come
clarify.
across.
That did
Yeah,
not
definitely,
come across.
definitely it was like go to Ted and then
Yeah.
we'll walk.
I'm just saying...
No, I said in case I forget.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay.
So, okay, yes, no.
Oh, so
That's
you would
it's still
like
on me.
me
No,
to
if the majority
remind
doesn't
you
get it. What?
You want me to remind
Just
you after our
innuendos.
walk?
All I'm
we'll
going to
talk
say
with
is I am thinking about Ted,
Innuendo.
and I was going to bring Ted on this walk. Is this walk just for us?
Ted. It is just for us.
I'll be more clear.
I'm not going. You hear Ted, who is in the tent next to you guys. And he just kind of sticks his head out, looks at the other tent, looks at you guys. I'm not going.
Hashtag horny Ted.
He's like, fuck yeah!
This dark vision. Oh.
Lucky Ted.
He could see almost as bright as day. Nothing would be hidden from him.
Clearly something has his attention. Clearly something has Ted's attention. I must tend to his mental state at this point. But yes, we...
No, you go.
Okay.
It's fine.
Well,
Bye.
that's not, I'm just... Later, we will talk. Okay, yes, let's go on the walk. Let's go on the walk, please.
Going on the walk.
I don't know what I'm doing. I'll help. I don't know. I'll help him.
So you take Mayhem.
Can we hear this, by the way?
No.
Not through the woes.
So hot! Like, you don't hear it through any of that.
Oh my god, are those these females in front of me?
So apparently.
Okay.
Because
No, I just like making him so ignorant that he's describing too much.
Apparently, he's become now villain type. Apparently, Wolverine's world has become basically. Whoa, man.
We'll talk about it on Tuesday, but they're making a sequel to that.
Yes. He's
My
become
man.
young Keanu Reeves all of a sudden. Whoa.
Okay. All right, getting back to it. You guys,
You're gonna break Tiana.
Meg's gonna be.
She gonna
it's
break
gonna be
you.
interesting.
Collar or light stick.
All right, you two start. Shh, guys. So you start. Basically, take Mehem because you know what's going on and what Ted is referencing, and so you're just like, we're gonna get out of here. So you grab Mehem and start walking off. And Mehem, you kind of are led by Sen in the dark, kind of through the area, through the trees, and over to the road, which is much more illuminated by the moon.
Led by sight of Sen or led by light?
By hand, and you could see a little bit with the moonlight.
All right. Just notice a little too much of a relaxed grip as you're leading.
And then when you get there and you can see,
Yeah.
I imagine you guys.
Yeah. Just like start walking down the way.
Okay.
Notice like a rock and just like start kicking at it as we walk. Look at the moon. It's a good moon.
It is truly beautiful. I don't get much time to appreciate the simple things in life. Well,
You should take more time to do so.
I get lost in thought a lot. I forget to. But you're right. About that.
How tall do you think those mountains are?
You cannot see them.
But
Could you see it like outlined on the moon or
Just yes, mountain.
As you look up, having spent a lot of time in the mountains, as I look up, and if the moon was that bright, I don't think you would be able to see out. You would get more moonlight than anything.
Okay.
And it would make it more difficult to see that far away.
I have seen mountains before.
You saw them on your way in, yes?
No. I just mean in general. In my past, I've seen mountains before, which you know what I mean. And more than just basic seeing
Yes.
of mountains.
Yes.
What height have I seen that at?
They're large. They're not the largest around, but you are awfully close to them, so they always seem so much bigger when you're right next to them.
It seems overwhelming. The mountain range. But once you get used to it, you could probably find your way easily through. Carefully, of course. Of course.
Where I grew up, there weren't many mountains, so they're quite large. Makes one feel small.
I should mention they're also very far away.
Even being so far away,
Mhm.
I still feel not as large as I am normally compared to, if I'm being clear.
Quite, I mean, you are quite tall.
As I've been told many times. I'm not one to go to the point. But why did you ask me on this walk, Sen?
For one who does not go to the point quite quickly, your nails tell a different story.
I feel like you're the first person to call them nails instead of claws.
Same difference.
As you look down at your hand, you see the blood.
Clench his fist.
Some people would not say so.
True. They're just a lot of different people out there. I mean, look back there. We've had halflings, goblins, a tiefling, half-elves. It's okay to be around them, no?
Of course. That's why I serve who I serve. It does not matter the appearance. It matters the character, the actions. It matters the intent, the meaning behind what they're doing, and the reason to understand each other. Enough reason to understand each other. That's why it doesn't matter.
If we are going to continue together, I think we need to, as you say, get to the point. And we need to work this portion out, no?
I say it one time, and now I'm always getting to the point. But I can't stop thinking about it. So please, why are we on this walk right now?
As I say, we have to spend a lot more time together, no? So, say what you need to say. Your prayers are not helping you, because your problem is with me.
Do I need to elaborate on what made me feel so wronged? Reasonably, do I need to say what made me so upset? And what continues to gnaw at the back of my mind?
Yes. As Rhea pointed out, her soul is gone elsewhere. What was left is a body.
What was left was the body and a chance.
Chance of.
It doesn't matter.
Clearly it does.
What mattered most to me at the time was the fact that I had been so ridiculed and told to mind everybody else's business when it comes to how you wish to interact, to kill, to take another life. Right now, I have come to the decision. It is live and let live, reasonably. I cannot stop you or anyone else that we are working with from killing or taking a life. Or even their own. I can't even stop our opponents from taking their own allies' lives. I just wish you talked to me. before you ever went anywhere near her body. And defiled another dragonborn.
Is it not a little bit hypocritical?
I stop in my tracks.
Of all the things to say.
Damn. Shots fired. I want to see where this is going.
Yeah. Throw us some shots.
Please. Rao would appreciate me asking your reasoning.
You do not wish to kill, and yet you allow us to. Is turning away when you said killing is happening worse? You see the problem in front of you and you do nothing because we are your friends?
Throughout that, his hands go from fingertips touching to clasping kind of across his hands fully. But
I have considered you human beings, living beings, that deserve a chance as long as I am around. Through peace and my reasoning, Rao's reasoning, I have let anyone on this team do whatever they want. Hypocritical. That is rude and foolish. For you to call me a hypocrite when I have begged for you to stop. When you've even helped me keep people alive from dying.
I have. That is true, but there are still 4, 5 others. I tried to work with you. I have.
You have on many occasions, and I have respected and acknowledged that. I know you've been there in many times for me, and everybody here. You are very clever, Sin. But it feels as if you are too young as well, making rash decisions based on what serves you, what entertains you, what... It's hard to gauge where you come from most of the times.
I may be hard to gauge, but your God, based on what I get from you, is peace and reason. Yes?
Correct.
How is letting violence happen that is happening in front of you fulfilling the peace part?
How is taking a life to save another any more beneficial?
You're still not answering my question, Mehem. Violence is happening before you with the teammates that you have, and you turn away when they kill so you do not have to. Is that not hypocritical?
It is not. I cannot stop them from killing. There is a difference if I have said my piece and I am ignored. I will keep saying my piece until I am heard.
You keep saying. When are you going to do something?
So what do you suppose I do? Do you want me to stop the people we're working alongside? The people you and I have been grouped together before the council.
At this point, you remember a very specific example of working right next to Ted when you guys had to save Maya and Natrix. And Ted went to kill a person right in front of you. And you did stand in front. And you did try and stop Ted. Yeah.
I have tried. Sometimes peace is a longer journey than reasoning. If you remember, you've seen me fight. Even at the expense of the people closest to me. Right now, outside of my home. Homes.
I think you could do it. Get this group to work within your ideology. It's worked once before. Ted, trained killer of the underdog. You stopped him once.
It has worked before.
And yet it seems like you do not try anymore. All you simply do is say.
I act on my ideals. I can't force them on anyone else. It doesn't work like that. I'm not good with people, but I know that.
Can't force them, but is it not the, again, ideology, the ideal to have the world be like that? And does that not start with a single person?
It starts with an example.
And what if people are too blind, too deaf to hear or see such an example?
And I keep doing what I've been doing all along with all of us here. I keep trying, regardless of what they've heard already. And I hope something, anything, is heard.
Well, I can only say so much, but as I have hopefully shown, I can follow that a bit. And I know you got my note on the boat, but I think it better serves, well, how empty it may sound at this moment. But I am sorry.
Mehem's gonna turn away for a second, but still in the same spot.
I acknowledged your apology. Rao would be happy. And I should be fine with that. But my heart still races at the idea. And I forgive you, Sin. But I can't stop thinking about any of it. Before, after, on Grand, until now. I can't stop thinking about any of it. But Ralph forgives you.
Looks at Sen and looks back away.
And do you?
I am a follower of Ra.
But
Not
does
looking.
Mehem forgive Sen? You are your own person.
And I have chosen my path, Sen. You know. I have chosen my path. And I can come to forgive you. Right now, please let us just make it to the capital. In front of the council.
I can do that. Well, I am sure they are going to be quite loud in the camp. I think I'm going to find a tree for now. Will you be heading back?
I will. I will be heading back. If you require any assistance, do not hesitate.
I won't.
Then marches off.
Turns. Walks away from you.
Going to go into the tree line. Just find a. No, it doesn't need to be a big clearing, but just walk until I find a reasonable space.
Mm-hmm.
Just start going through dance motions. Find a step that doesn't work. Start all over again.
Mm-hmm.
Just keep going through it.
So you sit there. How long are you doing those drills for?
Until I get it perfect again.
Roll. Let's start with Dex.
Mm-hmm.
Let's start with int.
Cool.
Yeah.
Saving throw, just
No. Check.
cool. 15.
15. It's going all right. You remember it, and you're able to keep your head, but something's still kind of gnawing at you a bit. You lose your concentration a little bit.
Yeah.
But eventually, within, I would say, upwards of... we'll make the dex check now, actually.
1. Yeah. I got you.
1?
Yeah.
You mean you rolled a 1?
Yeah, I rolled a 1, so it would have been 3. Fuck.
You get it inspired.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
That
That's
seemed
7.
like that was so appropriate. Though.
7. You guys got a card that'll help?
1d6 after making a saving throw, if you want.
Advantage on the saving.
No, it's skill
throw.
check your attack.
Yes.
Oh, sorry. Okay.
Fail a scale check.
I'm not gonna do that.
Dick move. You're feeling good.
He also knew the card, and I read it. No, I love it.
Thanks. Would you like to use it? Plus 1d6.
Sure. Can I?
Yeah.
Yeah, 8. Oh, wait, no. 10 total.
10. Yeah, it's getting rough.
Mhm.
You think you're doing it all right, but your concentration lacks, and then your body kind of shifts, and you start all the way over from the beginning.
And once this... Yeah, keep going until I can try and get it perfect.
Yeah, it takes about an hour and a half
Okay.
out there.
And with sweat all over the body, I'll use shape water, form it into just like something like a blade, and just like slap it across some tree.
So you kind of are walking, huffing a little bit, and then you open your skein right there. Of,
Oh, no, not the sweat on my body.
Oh, the sweat. Okay, you take that. Got it. All right. You wipe this, and it kind of coalesces in your hand into this pool, and then a knife comes out about that long, and you
just slap it in a tree and keep walking.
You're trying to stick it in?
Yeah.
All right. You keep walking. As you're walking back, you hear a voice from behind a tree. Well, that was interesting.
Just going to have, like, with my back to him, just like have an ice knife prepared in my hand. Turn slowly towards him. What was interesting about it?
Well, didn't expect you to call the big guy a hypocrite, that's for sure. Definitely didn't expect you to go and dance the night away after that. See, my boss said he don't know who you are. I don't know who you are. So, I wanted to find out. Was this young girl who kills like you do, who casts magic like you do, who looks like you do, what you're about. So, what was that?
Dancing.
right. Looked intricate.
As most tenses tend to be.
Do you know who my father is?
As you have said many times, it is Alistair Colby Sr.
Yeah.
The Garant on the High Council.
Yeah. Garant to the elven nation of Ashanigro. The elven nation, Sen.
Yeah.
That wasn't no dancing. So, either you grew up in Ashan, he grew up. Or, more likely, you learn that from somewhere a little more official.
Well, as you can tell, I could be.
You're young.
As many people tell me.
It's unexpected. Don't know if I can trust you, but that's just a way of life for me. It's anyone, everyone. But I see your potential. The Crown would be lucky to have you.
Don't really know about that much.
You're cheeky, that's for sure.
Yeah. Real fucking cheeky.
Well, regardless, we'll go to the capital. You'll sit in front of the Imperial Council. And, I expect that nothing will go awry during the meeting, yeah?
Certainly would hope not. Because while you do not trust me, I have to trust you right now.
Did I know?
Hmm?
Where you learned to dance?
No. For most people, I try to keep to myself.
Well, you have my word for whatever you take that for. You have it. I won't say nothing.
Thank you. Start walking, and then I'll turn actually back around and be like, David? Try not to listen to any more of my conversations. If you can.
It is difficult not to, honestly.
I know. It is a bit loud at camp right now, I'm assuming.
Yep.
But all the same, as one would surmise, eavesdropping is quite rude.
Well,
I'll fling the ice knife at a tree about 20 feet away from him.
okay. just to see if it sticks, roll an attack.
22.
Oh, yeah. It's impressive.
Squeeze my hand and it explodes.
And what's the radius of that?
I think
5?
5 feet around it. So I give it some proper.
Yeah.
Keep it away from it.
Yeah.
But
So. I'll do my best. Night, Sen.
Night, David.
Okay. Whew.
You 3. And now
We're gonna bring it back up. What ticket you want to roller coaster?
So you're on his face, right? And
So Ted is tied up.
I look at Sen when I said that. James. No, just to make it cooler.
That's funny. That's funny. Okay, you 3. We're gonna go back there. They have just left. You
Okay.
don't know that. But yeah, you guys have just kissed in front of
Jethro.
yes, Jethro. Whoa.
Okay. Okay.
All right. Gonna
What's next?
I'm gonna.
going to undo my top part or and just like release it very, where it just comes down.
Flows down.
Yeah. Not the, not the whole thing, but just.
Oh, just
Full
let it.
amounts of character development. Boom. I'm sorry.
I like a top coat almost thing.
Just a little like bits. Opening it up a little.
Just walk over to that. I have got pants and a shirt and a bottom.
Right. My bad. I'm sorry.
And I have like an overcloak that almost looks like a trench coat, almost, but it's like a brown cloak.
Nope.
What did you loosen?
I loosened that part and I just.
The cloak.
The cloak. James is dead, guys. James is dead.
All right, so the cloak drops to the floor.
As he's like watching that, because he is.
Oh, he is.
The rope,
He is.
then I silently walk for the rope, go over to where we have got the. I don't know where the rope is, but
Yeah.
As you go down and kind of like dig through the bag, he's just kind of like,
yeah.
I'm gonna pull his chin to look at me.
hey.
This is gonna get really interesting.
He points to her bending over and he's like, right?
Yeah, I know.
I roll.
Just start belch.
Just watching like.
I'm just gonna I'm gonna do like some of this kind of stuff, like touching the body, and like then like touching his chest, making him like be like, ooh, it's suggestive. Yeah, she's into me.
Yeah, he's totally into it. 100%. He's like, yeah.
And like discreetly, I want
I
to
like
try
the
and
way you
make
move.
everything much more voluptuous as all this is happening.
Okay, so as you're moving and you turn this way.
Like as I turn like just huger.
Yeah.
And the amulet? Or
Yes,
using the amulet.
I'm pretty sure you were a
Like-
C cup before.
Like I do like a little spin and I'm like double D in it, just like
As you're dancing and moving around. Make a dex check. Actually, we'll see how well
let's
you
see
do
how
this.
good this goes.
They're bigger.
Actually, it's dancing, so that's technically performance.
Performance then. Don't fail me. 21.
Oh. Oh.
I dance real good.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Yeah, I'm watching that.
He about to throw some coin.
Oh, wow.
Give me an ass.
I'm assuming you're tying him up.
I'm watching this. I'm like, oh.
So she stops real.
I did too good.
So then I walk up and I'm like, I know she's she's clipping missing, is she not? No.
Like, they were big before, but now they look so much bigger.
Just to let them in. So why don't we get you out of that animal?
I can't cover my face.
Do one of these.
This is why we'll never be on network TV, guys.
HBO would love us.
Oh yeah.
Public access TV, anybody? Yeah!
Game of Thrones in this.
They accepted us!
Gen Zers are like, what?
I got him.
Boy, we are so mature, guys. Gonna help him sort of start getting him, kind of out of his armor. I have the rope and, maybe that's a little for you, no?
What?
Just dumb.
Right?
What?
Is it that heavy for you, no?
Oh yeah, it's real heavy.
Yeah, why don't I help you remove?
Yeah.
There's like no
Like
blood in my brain at all anymore.
As you take it off him, and kind of get close to him to take it off.
As I get it off, I'm just gonna run my hand his skin and just like a little bit of the lightning from not like full shock glove, but like
the shocker, but not
just like
tinkle.
Tinkle.
Oh, trying to like make an interesting sensation. Kinda.
Okay.
You got it.
So
Ooh, this is interesting. Oh, I know what this is.
It's shocking grasp.
But it's not
it's the
I
shocker.
understand what she's going for. Damn it, Aaron!
Really? No one thought of that.
Yes,
no
they
one thought
did,
that.
but also shut up.
Shocker, stop it.
James is like, I can't be seen right now. Too red.
I will let you roll for it to see how well you control it.
Okay.
The higher you roll, the better you control it, and we'll use your charisma for it since that's what your powers are driven from.
Yes.
I will inspire that.
fucking
Inspire
A.
this.
Yes.
Hang on, that one. The name of the show.
Hold on. Which card do I want you
She
to
should get advantage. She should get advantage. She's just hanging in his face.
Yeah, there is like some big old things in his face right now.
She is also looking at that.
Oh, okay.
To be fair, she
Yeah,
said that
I mean,
precedent.
I was for a second, then I
That's
started
true.
getting
That's
back
true.
doing it, but I'm like rubbing it.
blame
to,
her?
Everything I say is
know.
Those are impressive.
Okay, so I got.
And they
so
get more
it's-
impressed
I
as
have
the
the charisma.
Charisma modifier.
Okay, I think that's a +8. Pretty certain.
No, that's at least is +5, or at most +5.
Oh, okay. I thought for my spells,
can't put
I
my
thought you were
finger
talking
on
about the
it, but I
charisma,
would put
the spell
all my
attack, but
fingers
no.
on it.
I'll put my face
That's
on
+5.
it.
That's +5. 19.
19, yeah, you control it very well, and it just. He's like,
19.
Oh, fuck yeah, 19!
You're gonna go on timeout.
I will. I'm sorry. I'll stop.
You got a nat one and hold
It's the
that
Gordon
back.
But,
They just came out.
just to put it like
What came out?
sensation, no?
All of it.
Okay, let's wait.
Give him with
Never
that
felt.
15 minutes.
I've never felt anything like that.
Easy version?
It was like lightning up my back.
That was so close. Sorry.
I'm dying.
There's so many places. We could, ma chérie? I've got so.
I'm gonna start like just wrapping it around his hands for now, I guess.
Yeah, just gonna
In front or behind?
Let's go behind.
Okay.
make it a little more interesting.
How do you get his hands back?
I'm gonna like grab one and like put it to my waist and kind of walk behind him, taking the hand with me.
We're gonna make it a little more interesting.
And then like reach up with my other hand to like his chest, feeling to like his shoulder, reaching down and taking that hand and tying.
And both of them?
Yeah, I'm gonna kiss him while she does this.
Oh, yeah, she goes in for the kiss while you're doing that, and it 100% works.
Yeah, it's a nat 20 immediately.
Like, don't even roll for it.
The other mercs never believe this.
Oh, they're never gonna know. Oh, this guy with these 2 hot bitches.
That's right. So yeah, you lay one on him, you kiss him deeply as he's getting his hands tied, and as you pull apart, he goes, "What are you doing?"
I was just gonna make it a little more fun. Huh? She just does the hand again down
Ooh.
and with the shocking, with the lightning
Okay.
down.
Ah.
So now show you what shall we do? This is your game.
Well, we don't want to be too noisy.
No, we do not.
The others might interrupt.
He's
Are you listening?
he's standing there with
Sorry.
standing there right in front of you.
Is all his armor out?
Yeah, she got it off.
Oh yeah.
Silhouetted, he's like a 90-degree angle.
I'm gonna gently turn around and push him onto the beds.
Oh, I haven't seen
Silhouette?
it. Yeah.
A sword? Yeah, so good.
I'm thinking of Naked Gun.
I was thinking of
different scene.
Men in
He's exposed his
Tights.
naked gun.
Yeah.
The second one.
That is never mind.
Oh.
Guys, be serious.
Okay.
We gotta really roleplay this, guys.
He's exposed
Kind of
his
gently,
naked
like,
gun.
turn around and push him to the bed
All right.
under our little bowl roll.
Yeah, pushes him down onto a bedroll. He's like,
Sorry, serious. Serious face.
I want to, like, I guess, take off a little piece of the rope and use it as gag to basically make it so he can't talk.
Oh, so you come up, standing over him. In what state of dress are you at this point?
We're just gonna pretend he doesn't notice anything, because he doesn't, and I want it to just be scanty lingerie that's like so much lace it's barely covering anything though. So like, yeah, he's just like, oh,
Natrix. All
yeah,
right.
just full everything.
All right.
Another nat 20.
Stand over him, and then you kind of put this in his mouth and go around him, low to his head and
Kind of
around
like
him.
brushing against his face a little bit to be like, yeah, you want this.
And then you.
Tied a little too tight. And then I'm just gonna wink at Maya and be like, all right, what do you want to do?
This is your game, Masha. But you. She goes and gives her another kiss. Because she just can't help herself because that is some hotness and that's her girlfriend. Like, yep, that's my girlfriend.
I'm gonna kiss her back, yeah. Yeah, this is gonna be hot for a second, yeah.
All right.
Nice show for this guy. Why not?
So you kiss right in front of him, and he's just like,
Oh, man, this poor guy.
Like Ted.
We're just like, oh my god.
Stop. Is that Ted?
So you guys, we're gonna stop it here.
Yeah.
Before you do,
Yeah, Rhea, what are you doing? What are you doing?
can you? Where is the tent entrance in comparison to like where they are physically?
So the entrance, they're about 3 feet away from you. It's a smaller tent. They're about 3 feet away from you, but he's in kind of the back corner here.
And you
More
just see like
importantly-
thickness in front of you.
More importantly,
Some awesome
where is all his shit?
Yes.
Yes.
I love this.
Yes.
It's sitting there.
Right in front of the door?
Yes.
Okay, so I'm just gonna like cat and just like claw in there
Cat
and
in
just
there.
start like nosing through all his crap.
Make an
Yes, I love
investigation
it.
check.
Yes.
Awesome.
We're a triple threat at this point, guys.
And it's hilarious.
Guys, we missed this.
Investigation?
Charlie's Angels, just as it was envisioned.
You know what? Yeah.
Thank you, Nord Games, for this wonderful 5e deck right here, the Game Master's Toolbox Treasure Deck, CR 5 to 8.
14.
Awesome.
14.
A 14. Okay.
Golf clap.
It's all right.
We do the golf clap around here.
Yes.
If you need more, I'll inspire that.
I'm just kidding.
Do I need to use one of these?
No, you don't even need to use the investigation. Actually, just roll a d12 for me with that.
You can do this.
Oh god.
I don't know which one's the
can't do
12
this.
either.
I know.
I bet my life it's the 10 shaded.
I bet my life on it. That's not that one. 5.
Okay.
Ooh, thank you.
Fun.
Ooh, no damn, I'm excited.
What does the 5 give you?
A 5 gives me 21 gold pieces, 8 silver pieces, and 6 copper pieces.
You find his pouch, and you got yourself another 21 plus gold.
Yeah, I'm gonna steal all that shit.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah. Get it.
He unknowingly paid for it.
You are a cat.
Yeah, it's gonna take some. I'm just gonna like paw it,
And then like,
or you know what? I'm gonna mouth it because I don't
Yeah.
want to risk jingling.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna mouth like one piece at a time.
Just take the whole
time,
pouch.
Just out. Oh, that's a good idea.
just lift it
yeah,
and go.
I'm gonna do that very stealthily.
Okay, stealth check.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter.
He's
Nat 20! They both Nat 20 multiple!
There's no way he's gonna notice this, even if you were like throwing that shit.
You get it out, but make a strength check for me.
Oh wait, I have to go look up my cat strength.
Yes, you do.
That's right.
Because we are absolutely just, we have totally
It's real bad.
What is it?
Well, my modifier's -4.
Minus.
Oh my god.
Damn.
Wow.
I believe
This
you.
is why I had you make the check.
I'm a very small cat.
Go ahead.
Fair enough.
Really wish we knew that.
I will inspire this.
What did you get?
Thank you guys so much for the inspiration.
So worth it.
I believe this cat. Go, Mr. Poundcake.
Matrix throws them down.
You know what? Let's do this one. Let's do this one. Mr. Poundcake, guide me.
She didn't kiss him.
Oh, you failed me, Mr. Poundcake. 9.
9.
No.
You make some noise, but it takes a little bit to get it out. But finally, it does. It takes you about 3 to 5 minutes, and it's noisy. There's a lot of jingle jangling. No one notices. But eventually, you kind of
Truly wise words.
pull it out, and it falls to the ground outside of the tent.
I'm gonna just keep like. How long has it been at this point?
Since what?
Since I wild shaped.
You were about 10 minutes with Mehem?
Yeah, I paid 5 to 10.
It's been maybe 15, 20 minutes at this point.
It's just the pregame. The warm-up.
I'm gonna say she's gonna watch for another like 20, 30 minutes. And whenever there's like a break in the action, she's gonna like pull back out and then like cat drag the bag.
Just like,
she's gonna drag his pouch as close to the fire as she can, and then just go like, well, who else is out there? Like, is David out there? Is Sen is in a tree?
David is not there. Mayhem is not there. Sen is
there.
not there.
Ted is in his tent.
Ted's in his
Ted
tent.
is in his tent.
Furiously in his tent.
Gets you his own tent, apparently.
oh damn.
He's giving a
I
golf clap.
rolled a willpower type of thing for him. And he passed.
Oh, good.
So he's in his tent.
Still watching.
Rainbow connection.
That's not canon. Okay.
We have to shoot out a rainbow connection.
What do you guys do with this guy then?
Oh.
Like
Got
30
him,
minutes
got
into
him
the
right
session.
where you want him. I'm like, so?
I kind of want to just knock him out, honestly.
Okay.
And then question him later.
Yeah, no. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna
sleep spells or anything?
No, it's punch in the face till he goes to bed.
No, I was going to do.
There's one sure way to get him to go to sleep. Just saying.
He's now black and blue.
I was going to do the thing up, like the spine, kind of like, or up, and with the shock, and then on his face, like just kind of lightly shock him, like
Just give him a nice KO to the face.
like not to hurt him, but just like so it's like
Time.
basically rock his world to sleep. rock his world to sleep.
Pretend like you're going in to kiss him so he thinks that, yes, it's happening, and then do it.
Absolutely.
And then he just believes that he got fucked.
I can't wait to see
Oh,
Meg.
that's how that works.
Yes.
I'm not sure if that's gonna work.
I don't have enough beer.
If his brains are outside of his skull, he's definitely asleep.
Kill him. I'm not trying to kill him.
I just thought we could kidnap this guy.
Do you want to do that?
No, actually, I kind of don't. But I'm like, I might actually kill him.
Keeping in
if
mind,
that's the case.
more. Keeping in mind, he is a mercenary who has stats.
Yes. That's true.
Fair enough.
That's true. That is true. That is true.
He just won't go to bed.
Go to sleep. That's right.
Just hit him with
He's
his
like
helmet.
Uzo.
Yeah.
Go to. Okay, no, I do not want to do
Okay,
that. I was like, it's an
okay.
idea. I was like, well, could I do that? Maybe not.
Yeah.
So, yeah. So do you?
Well, he is still very much paying attention to us.
Oh yeah, yeah,
I'm
yeah.
not going to say that.
Whisper in my ear.
I'll just like pretend like I'm still like making out with her intensely, and he's just raging, so he's not going to hear this. And I'll whisper into your ear like, "Shall we get any information out of him?"
So that's what this is about. You want information?
Of course.
Girls,
Oh, of course. Sorry, we just got so.
this tent isn't the only one that's here.
This tent isn't the only one that's pitched.
Exactly.
Just why is everyone? I thought you wanted D. So confused.
Vitamin D.
Guys, how do you end this? How do you end this? What do you do?
I kind of wanted to just be like interrogating him for anything that we needed to know about this group that we didn't know before, and then just to leave early in the morning before the rest of them wake up, leave him tied up in the random middle of the forest and be like, okay, peace, bye. That was as far as I had for that.
He's having a really bad night.
I have a moral compass.
Did you
Disregarding
leave it over
that.
there?
Yeah.
Damn it.
No, I'm just gonna have to check it later.
Hold on.
That was my full plan.
What are we gonna do?
I'm like, this is your plan. Okay, this is interesting. Like I do not have that much experience with men.
I guess I do, but it's not my first choice ever.
Of course, you're mine. Just kind of pull her in and like kind of squeeze her butt. Because then you are mine.
Oh.
So,
Bro.
what questions do you want to ask him?
Well, you seemed pretty interested in certain questions earlier today.
Is that you brought him here to ask him those questions? Oh no, son, Michelle, it's fine. You know, it's good. I'm just gonna kind of rub him a little bit. It's like,
So we kill him now, or
exactly.
Blue balling him.
Yeah, like I said, I'm like,
Keep him interested, but just like don't do anything.
yeah, we just blue ball him.
Just tease him the whole time.
Yeah, basically just tease him.
Do you ask him any questions?
Is there anything you want to ask him?
No.
You could have just given this guy the night of his life. That's all you had to
You've
do.
given him a different form of torture.
I am the demon.
Hey, there it is. There it is.
Basically, we just rub up against him.
I cuck every man.
Okay. Okay, there it is.
You do what?
There it is.
I shall cuck him.
just fuck him?
Oh, yeah, there you go. You
Just
cucked him.
like Olin, I shall cuck him.
Poor Olin. Okay.
Okay,
He spends the night watching you guys, And after a while, he's really kind of struggling to get out of this. He's really not enjoying the gag after a long time of just watching you guys.
I just rub up against him a little bit. So he's not completely left out.
So he feels involved, but he's not.
Right.
I tell you what I'll do. Only in D&D, guys. Roll to see if he's into cucking.
If he is, I will literally walk out of this room because that's just wow.
That's just perfect.
I love that everyone back there is standing and just like it's happening.
Successful cock!
No fucking way.
No, it's a natural 19 is what
He's so into it.
He's like, fuck yes. Actually, yes.
He has a great time. He has a great time.
This could have gone better. This could not have gone better.
Truly a happy ending for all in
We're
multiple
just above
senses.
him in this beautiful mishmashing of women.
And we fade to black.
That's what we do.
Tastefully after the finish.
Yes, yes.
And that's where we're going to end it tonight, guys.
Full of
Oh
plot.
my god.
Full of thick plot.
Oh
Viscous
my god.
plot.
The thickest.
I thought it was a joke when you said we're not going to get to Karama. Funny.
Yeah.
Cut to this.
What do you mean?
She just totally sideswiped.
I'm not complaining at all. This was amazing. Are you kidding?
Yeah, this was all equal development in character.
Yes, it was. We
Yeah,
learned a lot about a lot of people.
We go slay together, play together.
Yep.
was-
Yep.
Revealing.
It's quite
Quite a
it's
bit.
true
Pardon
love.
the pun.
Apparently, Atrix and I are really, it's true love there.
Real quick though, after that 30 minutes outside, I want to say that assuming stuff was still going on with Sen and David, that she's going to use the rest of her little cat thing to go wander off and spy.
On.
David and Sen.
Ooh.
You don't know where they are.
I have excellent perception as a cat.
Make.
And I can sniff them out. It says specifically.
Ooh. You
Tell me the ability.
Let's see. I have keen smell. I have I have advantage on perception checks that rely on smell.
Yeah. If you'd like to perception.
Dying, that was too much. Sorry.
So, you can perception. How long? Well, we'll just start with the perception. Advantage for smell.
Oh. Okay, that was the name of the show.
Oh.
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 At least it was advantage.
Thank goodness. Oh, wow. So 23?
I never use these cards.
24?
I never use these cards.
What's that one? Is it fail? Who has succeeded? I know we have it.
It was behind my non-denominational tablet.
Damn.
Advantage on a saving throw.
That's not helpful.
Fail on a skill check. Completely.
I want to spy. Fine, I just wander the forest as a cat grumpily and kill something.
Kill something.
Like, fuck this squirrel. Sexually frustrated. Couldn't find the spy people I wanted to spy on. I'm taking it out on you, Night Squirrel.
Night Squirrel.
I will say, how high was the original roll?
The roll was 17 and then plus 7.
So 24. Yeah.
How long would you have tried to look?
Let me see. So I said I would have watched them for about 20 or 30 minutes.
30 minutes.
30 minutes, so that would be 40. I would say I probably would have looked for like 15, 20 and called it a night.
I will say that you saw Mehem come back. Oh God, we got raided right now at the end of the show from Straticus. Welcome to the chaos.
Go back.
Welcome
and
to the chaos. Yeah, you guys need to watch this episode. It's ridiculous.
An enemy becomes
Not
black
in
and blue.
Not in
Black eyes, blue balls.
That's right. And he loved every minute of it. Every minute of it.
Oh, we
yes,
don't
he
have
did.
the,
Do not notch in mixed company.
I will say you saw Mehem coming back, and as a result, that is what kind of piques your interest on, where is everyone else? The reason that I was giving you the fail is because I really kind of doubted the whole, I'm watching them have sex and I'm stealing this stuff, and, oh yeah, by the way, where are those people?
It's more like
Doesn't
I
feel
came
right.
out and you said no one was there. So I would have gone to try to find who was around.
Mm-hmm.
I already checked in on Mehem, kind of know what's going on there. Ted is clearly in his dent.
So I would say that seeing seeing Mehem come back, you really think, okay, where is everyone else? And you go looking. What was the roll?
17 plus 7, so 24. I mean, you threw your card. I'll accept it. Grumpily, but I'll accept it.
No. It makes sense in the story, so I don't like to do something when it makes, or do something against it when it makes sense. You spend a while looking, and eventually you find Sen and David. And the last thing you see is Sen throw, or like the first and last thing you really see is Sen throw the ice knife and have it. Did you guys say anything after that? I can't quite recall. It was just good night?
It was just the
Yeah, good night.
Yeah.
He's like, good night, Sen, and I was like, good night, David.
Yeah, so you saw them say good night, yeah. And you kind of felt the energy there through that ice knife. But you don't know what was discussed or for how long.
Works for me.
Okay.
You're just gonna kill that night squirrel.
And that's where we're going to end it tonight, guys. Thanks for joining us, everyone who joined us on this crazy episode. Thanks for coming through, Scraticus, and rating us. Really, guys. Yeah. Thank you very much. Check out the replay of this. It'll be up immediately. So.
Play on words there, as you.
It'll be up prematurely. I'm sorry. What?
You didn't say anything.
We Game
I
of
didn't mean
Thrones
to. I jumped early on the script.
Don't worry, we Game of Thrones this.
Yes.
You would really, it'd behoove you to go back.
It's going to be fun.
Again, not in mixed
Check it.
company.
Yeah.
So, thank you guys for such an amazing episode. I was like, all that stuff I was doing to prep before, and it's just like, don't need that.
Oh, you were like, worried about us doing
Expect
something?
your players to do things.
That was great.
You got a plan for us?
I forgot.
Nope.
It was amazing. It was a great session. Thank you guys for being here. Thank you everyone for watching. Thanks for stopping by, and thanks for starting your week off right with a critical fail. Say it. Say it. Blast.
Blast!